Here we go.
Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. New York is a city of subways. Old, new, in construction, and projected. And of the masses of people who ride them daily, commuting to and from work. This is the story of an old and battle-scarred subway user. And a new spur line opened at last. And as usual, too late to achieve its objective, relieve congestion. But it did bring Alvin Freiberg a strange and wonderful freedom from the grinding daily tragedy of a life not worth living.
What's the matter, Al? You got an itch or something?
We're getting near 35th and Neely. I'm not passing it again.
This subway doesn't stop at that station.
Why?
How do I know? There's got to be a reason.
So how come the conductor doesn't know?
It's a brand new line. Call the transit authority.
I didn't get a chance. I got to know the truth about it just the same. Here it comes, 35th and Neely. This time I got to know.
What are you going to do?
Stop the train. I'm going to get off.
Are you crazy or something? Alvin, stay away from that emergency. What are you trying to do? Careful, Bill.
Our mystery drama, The Phantom Stop, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Ian Martin and stars Norman Rose. It is sponsored in part by Buick Motor Division. I'll be back shortly with Act One. Al Freiberg and Marvin Schreiber shared the same treadmill. They both worked for Goldman Incorporated. Al is a pattern maker, Marv is a cutter. They both rode the subway morning and night. They both shared the same two-family house in Flushing, owned by Marvin. But of the two, Marv was the lucky one. When he came home, he came back to love and affection. What Al came home to was, well, that was something else again.
Is that you at last, Alvin?
Yes, Esther, I'm home.
You're late.
I'm late.
That's all you got to say?
What else should I say? I was making hanky-panky with one of the models.
Who'd give you even a look? Models I don't worry about, but you and that mob downstairs could have stopped maybe for a beer. Let me smell your breath.
I wouldn't advise it. I had a garlic pickle with lunch.
A comedian I married. So why you late?
Oh, Esther, have a heart. We're behind the fall deadline. We've got to get out the garments.
Oh, don't give me a story that Fink Goldman's running you into overtime. He'd have a heart attack if he had to pay a dime over take-home pay.
Give a little, take a little. A few minutes overtime isn't going to make me run to the shop steward.
Give a little, sure. That's the story of your life. When did you take?
Person makes his own choices. Oh, I want to sit down. I've been on my feet all day. It was just the subway was late.
Now the subway don't run on time.
I mean, me and Marv, we missed the regular train.
Oh, he was working overtime too, huh?
No. He stopped to buy a present for his wife.
It's a pity you couldn't have the same excuse.
It's her birthday. You had yours.
Don't talk about birthdays and don't sit down. I want you to fix Rebecca's hairdryer.
What's the matter with it?
Would I ask you if I knew it doesn't work?
Well, couldn't she let her hair dry with God's own air for once?
What, in curlers?
She don't mind in the morning. Every time I eat a shredded wheat, I look up at her and think, what am I doing eating one of your sister's curlers? Hey, how come she don't wear her hair straight all the time? Nothing helps.
Tonight is special. She's going to the community center.
She's wasting her time. There isn't a nice boy who isn't already taken.
S.A., is that Alvin at last?
Yeah, he just walked in.
Well, tell him to run down to the drugstore and get me some glow prune.
Couldn't she go down to get it herself all day? All she does is sit.
A lumbago is bothering her.
Maybe she's just waking up to what she is, a big pain in the...
Is he going? I run out of hair set and I'm only half curled.
Half boiled is more like it.
Is that any way to talk about your own flesh and blood?
She's your sister.
Are you going down to the drugstore or not?
Yes. glow prune, right?
Yeah, you might as well get the giant can. Then you can fix the hairdryer.
Should have been a barber. The things I could do with a razor.
Come on, come on. Rebecca's waiting.
When I get home, can we eat?
Oh, just like a man. The only thing on his mind is his stomach.
To tell the truth, limping down the drugstore, the only thing on my mind was my sister-in-law. Except maybe my wife. And the razor. The things that go through a man's mind, it would frighten you. What you could settle with one simple stroke. All day long at the shop, the boss screams at me. And then at night and weekends, I got my wife and her sister yelling at me. Oh, it's not like it used to be in the old days. With Sarah, my first wife. With Sarah, when I got home, it was altogether different.
Hello, Shotzi.
Hello, sweetheart.
Come into the living room and sit down. I got your slippers and the paper and a nice glass of tea with a little you-know-what. Come on, rest up a little before dinner.
Oh, you're such a good wife, Sarah.
Oh, what's so hard? I got a good man. Here, darling, sit. Oh, give me your shoes. Now, how's business? Well, we'll talk later after we eat.
What's for dinner?
A favorite. Guess.
What's the difference? Anything you cook is my favorite. I never really realized how much Sarah meant to me until she died. And I married Esther. If Sarah had lived, it would have been just like Marvin and Rachel downstairs. Love, warmth, kids, a real family. I made more money, but he was the one with a life. Oh, Marv was a lucky guy with his Rachel.
Say goodnight to the kids, Marv.
Yeah. They're growing like weeds. Thank God they both look like you.
Oh, go on. Well, sit already and drink your coffee.
Where's yours?
Right over here.
Well, bring it to the sofa and sit with me.
Oh, I gotta do the dishes.
Come on. The dishes can wait. I'll help later.
You got anything in mind, Marvin? The kids aren't that much asleep. I mean...
Anytime I look at you, I got something in mind. But don't worry. It's not that. It's something else.
Oh, what's the matter? You didn't get laid off.
No. Nothing like that.
Hey, I told you nothing.
That's just for love.
What did I do to deserve that, huh?
Just for being you. Boy, what a lucky guy I am.
All right, I wouldn't deny it. But how come you know it?
The way we are. And the way Alvin and Sarah used to be before. Why do some guys get all the breaks and the rest get a kick in the pants?
Oh, it was a terrible thing that happened to Sarah.
Bad enough to lose your first child, but a wife as well. Remember how it used to be with the four of us when we first moved into this house?
Sure, it was a whole family. 2-family house, but 1 family living in it.
Yeah, you, me, Sarah, Alvin. Dinner every Sunday. 1 week their turn, next one ours. Times were good. Remember the picnics at Jones Beach?
Oh, do I? Sarah's potato salad. Nobody could make potato salad like Sarah.
Oh, boy. And your pot roast? The best. And what a cut-up that Al used to be. He could have been on the stage. What laughs we had.
Oh, especially that last time I remember with Sarah and me both out here with our kids, and you wanted to take a picture. Oh, I miss Sarah. You know, I try to get on with Esther.
That loudmouth. She'd burn your ear off with nothing good to say about anybody. And the sister's worse.
Well, she can't help it if she's got a face that'd stop a horse.
She could keep her big nose out of everybody's business. What's the matter, Marvin? There's no heat in the house. You want us all to get pneumonia?
And she's always sick with something.
If it wasn't for Al, I'd find some way to kick him out and get new tenants.
Oh, you couldn't do that to Al.
No. He's the one who ought to get rid of them. God forgive me for saying it.
Well, why shouldn't he? I mean, they deserve it.
Not what I was thinking. And what sometimes I think lately Al could have on his mind.
What do you mean?
You know, knocking off either one of those 2 old crows ought to be justifiable homicide.
Marvin, what are you saying?
There never was a kinder or more gentle person than Alvin Freiberg. But you put a mouse in a bowl with a lid on and let him run around trapped, He ever gets that lid off, out comes a raging tiger. I don't know. Maybe it's all the violence, but Al worries me these days.
How come?
He daydreams a lot. Gets behind on his work. He drives Goldman frantic. And every so often, I'll see him pick up my cutting shears and just, kind of weigh them in his hand like they were, I don't know, like a weapon.
What are you suggesting? He's going to turn into a murderer or something? Al Freiberg? Ah, don't make me laugh.
But it wasn't something to laugh at. If only Rachel could have known. And Marv was right, though I didn't know he'd said it. These last years, like a hamster in a cage, that was me. Running around and around, going nowhere. I wouldn't mind so much, but Esther wouldn't have children. Not even a son to carry my name. There are times lately, like when Abe Goldman is trying to chisel on the patterns, when I find myself grabbing up Marv's shears and, I get such a pain in my chest. Everything goes black. By the time I see straight again, I'm worried what I might have done. Or like mornings, I shave with a straight razor, which was my father's, and sometimes, like the morning after Rebecca needed her hairdressing. Yeah.
You plan to spend all day in there?
I'm shaving. How come you're up so early?
The noise you make getting out of bed, who could sleep? Listen, could you spare the powder room a moment?
Well, can't you wait till I'm finished?
It isn't me, it's Rebecca.
Oh, what's with Rebecca?
She's sick to her stomach.
Okay. I'll shave in the kitchen.
How come you're up so early?
Well, today Marv and I are trying the new subway, which just opened. Just to be on the safe side, we're leaving early.
I better you come home early one of these evenings.
Now, what's in it for me? All right, Esther, don't get mad. Can't I make a joke? Look, you want to have a cup of coffee with me before I leave?
What for? As soon as I get Rebecca straightened out, I need my beauty sleep. Have your coffee at the office.
You used to make it for me when we were first married.
I used to do a lot of things before I discovered what a nothing I married. Go into the kitchen, shave, will you, and let Rebecca use the ladies' room.
The ladies' room. That's what it comes down to now. I'm a stranger in my own house. I finished shaving, nicking myself twice without a mirror. Then I cleaned the razor, and I thought about it. How quick it would be. And as long as it was sharp enough, how painless. And then, with a gasp, I thought to myself, for whom? What am I thinking? Me? Them? All three of us? And then all of a sudden, I had the pain in my chest, and I wondered. Indigestion. Gas. Take a bio-seltzer, finish shaving, and get to work, Alvin.
So, how do you like it?
What?
The new subway.
Who knows yet? Same sardines packed in a new can.
Here you got more room to breathe.
Still the same air. You want to call it that? I thought maybe there'd be less people. If a guy could have one wish.
What'd you say?
I said, if a guy could have one wish, it would be not to travel Queens to New York and back in the rush hour.
It's not so bad. Count everything else in.
To you, maybe. What else have I got to look forward to either end?
Al, I've been meaning to talk to you.
Now, look, not here. You couldn't hear yourself, but everybody else could. Hey.
What?
Here's a station we're passing. 35th and Neely Avenue. Hey, how come the train doesn't stop?
Express, I guess. I didn't see the station.
Clear as a nose on your face.
I wasn't looking. What's the difference? What could it matter in your life anyways?
What could it matter in Alvin Freiberg's life? Not a thing. Just another subway station passed by an express train that didn't stop there. 35th and Neely. From the first moment he read the designation, he knew that sometime he had to get off the subway there. I'll return with Act 2 shortly. It wasn't a good day in Alvin Freiberg's life. The patterns for the new styles were hard to work out. 70 yards of cloth on a bolt. You have to lay out the patterns so that you waste the least amount of material. If you're a first-rate firm, you don't cut corners. But if you're just an ordinary firm and times are hard, there's a little temptation to shortchange.
I can't do it, Mr. Goldman.
Are you telling me I brought you up in the business? So we'll be a little tight with the seams. We'll still make up.
A little tight? Look, here under the arms and on the sides. A woman buys the wrong size, so she takes a deep breath and the seams go...
That's her problem. She should buy the right size to begin with.
You know, women, that's what always made our line. They could breathe a little buying undersize.
Are you telling me how to merchandise?
Look, I make patterns. That's all I know.
I made them before you were out of public school. I ask you to cut a few corners, and you have to give me an argument.
I want only the best for us, Mr. Goldman.
The same for me, but we got to go with the time.
I don't like to cheat.
Who's cheating? We cut a corner here and there. What are you, a conscience for the world? You're better than anyone else?
Maybe he was right. What was I? I sat there piecing the jigsaw of patterns on a bolt of cloth, and I wondered myself, let some customer lift her arm and split a seam or eat too much and have the zipper split. Why should I care? What did I have left? No pride at home? Why try to have any at work? Even Marv couldn't shake me while we waited for the subway home.
Why'd you knuckle under?
What's the difference, Marv? He wants to cut short. How can I stop him?
It never pays off. And what you lay out, I gotta cut.
You know, once you'd have made me mad saying that. But now, what's to fight for? These days, we're lucky to have a job.
That's all the business means to you?
Tell you the truth, nothing means much to me. I'm tired. Well, you got something to protect.
There's a seat. Grab it. Come on.
I'll stand.
You need it more than me. Now sit down, will you?
Okay. Maybe I do. But I wanted to ask the conductor or one of the guards about that station.
What station?
You know, the one we don't stop at. The 35th and Neely.
Who cares?
Me.
Why?
I don't know. Just something crazy. You wouldn't remember.
What wouldn't I remember?
Well, I could tell you, but what do I want to do? Broadcast a secret at the top of my lungs? Wait till we're home.
Okay. It's hard to hear you anyway. Read your paper.
I sat a little while with my eyes closed. The pain was in my chest again. Right through the back. The racket of the subway seemed very far away. And then I glanced at the paper in my lap, just to skip over the headlines. General Charles de Gaulle takes over premiership of France. So let him, what do I care? What? De Gaulle? But he's dead. He's long dead. I look again at the newspaper. The date. June 1st, 1958. I started to get Marvin's attention, but just then I realized that we were slowing down, ready to stop. I twisted to look out the window. 35th and Neely. I had to push and shove to get off. I was the only one. I went through the gate. There was a long flight of steps to the street. But my pain was gone. My legs, they felt 20 years younger. So did all of me. I could feel my heart lift, reach out expecting something. And I was right. I came out to the street. And, well, it was just before sunset. Everything was bathed in a rosy glow, a color you couldn't forget. And waiting for me was...
Alvin, 2 subways I waited. I thought maybe you'd missed your train.
You know the rush hours, Sarah. But why should you wait for me?
Why does any woman wait for her man? Love. Besides, I was shopping near here at the market, so why not give you a surprise?
Here, let me have the bag.
Yes, sure.
I'll carry it. Hey, this is the old neighborhood.
Why so surprised?
35th, all right. But, Neely, that's not near us.
Oh, it's a new subway. So it's a little longer walk than the old stop. What's the difference when a person is young?
The way I feel,
So, why do we have to stand talking so much? Come on, let's go home.
Yeah, home.
Yeah. Give me your hand. Let's just walk like we used to.
You know, I don't know what's so good tonight. It seems so special.
Oh, it is special.
What's for dinner?
I shouldn't tell you. I should just surprise you.
So, surprise me.
Maybe I won't if you sound so indifferent.
Who's indifferent?
Oh, well, you'll find out anyway. It's strawberry blintzes with sour cream. You want to leave me for another woman?
I want to take you in my arms right here on 33rd Street and hug you.
Oh, you better not. I'll call the cops. No, darling, just wait till we get home. You want coffee or a glass of tea?
I just want you. Come on, sit by me on the couch.
Oh, I'm not sure I could trust you.
There's more than one kind of love, Sarah. This is just old people, quiet, just to touch, to know, to feel that you're there. And I'm next to you. Come on, sit.
Maybe just a little. Because you have to go.
What do you mean? How come I have to go?
Don't ask questions, Alvin. Just take what we got.
But this is my home. I'm not leaving.
You have to leave. Answer me one thing first.
Anything.
You won't let whatever happens change you? You'll stay the way you are?
Why should I change?
Supposing I wasn't alive.
Oh, Sarah, then I wouldn't be alive either.
Oh, it isn't always that easy to die.
Sarah? Sarah, what are you talking about?
Just promise me, darling. If anything happens, just keep on being my same loving, kind, gentle Alvin.
What crazy talk is this? I'm Alvin Freiberg. I'm 30 years old. If I don't know what I am now, I'm in sad condition.
I'm only thinking of the future.
Oh, the devil with the future. We're living now.
That's just the trouble, my darling. We're not. And I beg you, whatever happens, don't let anything change you between now and...
Wake up, Alvin. Now stop. We got to get off the subway.
But I already did. I mean, when we stopped at 35th.
Come on, Alvin. You've been sound asleep since we left Manhattan. Let's get it out of the sling and on the way. What are you talking about? You got off the subway on the way home.
I did, at 35th and Neely.
You got a hole in the head. You were asleep by 57th Street, Manhattan, and you never woke up till we hit Flushing.
I didn't get off and see Sarah.
Sarah?
My wife,
It was a dream.
Oh.
It was a dream. You were tired, you went to sleep, and you had a dream.
Oh, such a dream, Marv. You know, it was so real. Just like it used to be. But, hey, listen, I didn't get off at that station.
The train doesn't stop there, Al.
It did. In my dream. If it could only be like that.
Could I say something to you which is none of my business?
What, a friend like you could say anything.
I'm worried about you.
Yeah, that makes the two of us.
I think you should see a doctor.
What could a head shrinker tell me that I don't know already?
I didn't mean a psychiatrist. I meant a doctor.
Who needs him? I'm healthy. I could be if I had the chance.
I was thinking about, you should excuse the expression, your home life.
Yeah, you should excuse the expression, all right.
Alvin, you ever hear of the French painter called Gauguin?
Yeah, sure.
You know what he did?
He went to Tahiti or somewhere, and he painted pictures.
Yeah, but first off, he was a banker, and he was unhappy. So he separated from his wife and just took off.
Are you trying to tell me something?
Yeah. Who likes Esther? Do you?
I'm married to her.
You were married to Sarah.
That was different.
Sure it was. Everybody loved Sarah. But Esther... Who likes Esther?
You gotta say it out loud. Not even me. I wish she was dead.
You don't have to go that far. Why don't you just walk out on her?
What would happen to Rebecca?
That's your problem? They're driving you crazy, the two of them. Rachel and me, we only live downstairs, and they're driving us around the corner. Why don't we all get out from under?
You're not going to renew our lease.
Al, I ain't talking as a landlord, but as a friend. Rachel and me, we can make out. But we want to save you.
From what?
But we're almost home now. So take a good look at yourself. Do a little thinking. You got a ding-a-ling hung around your neck. I'm your buddy. Now, what else can I say?
Marv, I don't know what to answer you.
I don't blame you. I don't know how I had the guts to say all I said to you. Now, see you 7:30 in the morning. We'll walk to the subway.
After Marv went in, I waited a moment in the dark. Sarah. Or was it a dream? I had a crazy notion that grew more real as the pain in my chest started up again. That I could go back there. All I had to do was stop the train and get off at 35th and Neely. Except I had to fix everything right to leave behind. A man can't just walk out on everything like that fella Gauguin. He was a genius. I'm just a schlep. Yeah.
Alvin, you in there again? What are you doing?
I'm shaving.
10 o'clock in the night and you're shaving? I'm coming in.
So come in, the door's open.
What are you shaving this time of night?
Well, the morning traffic gets so heavy, I thought maybe I'd take a load off of it.
I don't understand you, Alvin Freiberg. Well, say something.
What am I to say? I don't think you ever did.
What?
You asked me to say something, I said it.
I didn't ask to be insulted.
Who insulted?
You said I didn't understand you.
Well, you think you do?
Oh, I certainly don't understand a man shaving 10 o'clock at night and tying up the only bathroom in the house.
I shave in the morning. I'm in the way, too. What should I do? Shave at the garment house?
You don't have to make a thing.
Who is making a thing?
You are.
I was just trying to make things easy.
Don't give me that, Alvin. You just try to make things a problem because me and Rebecca haven't ever been good enough for you.
Did I ever say that?
Well, it's what you think. Sarah, she was so great. Your first wife, nobody could live up to her.
You leave Sarah out of
Who
this.
brought her in?
I didn't.
Don't try to fool me. Ever since we were married, you compared the two of us.
Esther, that honestly is not true.
Don't try to pull the wool over my eyes. I know what I know. And let me tell you something, Alvin Freiberg. Your first wife was a nothing. If you had stayed with her, you'd still be a gopher for Mr. Goldman, running errands, getting coffee, pushing dress racks, a 40-year-old office boy without my connections and my family, so don't you ever forget
That
it.
isn't true. I was a cutter before you ever...
Don't make me laugh. With that Sarah soft in the head about how great you'd be, she couldn't see a future in any dress cut. Alvin, don't hold that razor like that. Alvin, what are you thinking about?
Don't you ever mention Sarah's name to me again. Don't you ever...
Alvin, are you crazy or something? I was just trying to bring you to your senses. Now, don't take offense about Sarah. Sarah's been dead for 16 years.
Get out. Get out. Get out! You leave me alone. You and Rebecca, you leave me alone. Or I don't know what I'm going to do.
What are you, a crazy man or something?
Right at the moment, I'm yes.
Well, what made you like this?
You and your nagging sister, you get out! For the first time in her life, Esther knuckled under to me. She fled from the bathroom in terror. And as she slammed the door shut behind her, I stopped in terror myself because I realized that I had advanced on her with the razor in my hand, held like a weapon. I couldn't kid myself that I didn't want to use it against her and her sister. And suddenly, all alone, I started to shake from head to foot. What had I become? Because I knew that I was near the end of control. And if something didn't happen, I would lose my mind, and destroy both of these women as surely as they had been destroying me day by day for the last 15 years.
The Wrong Marriage, Two selfish women driving against a quiet and simple man. The day-by-day deterioration of what had once been a human relationship is as devastating as the Chinese water torture, and as inescapable without violent reaction or some miracle to end it. Which is the deciding factor? I'll be back with that solution shortly when I return with Act 3. The dictionary definition of tragedy is the downfall or destruction of some great or noble figure because of some flaw or fatal weakness. But surely the fate of a simple man living a life of quiet and utter despair, misunderstood, unappreciated, and starved for a kind of love he had once known, is just as tragic. And when he finds himself with his back to the wall, how desperate might he become? Let's watch Alvin Freiberg, who might be you, or I, or any of us who sees no hope of escape. Let's watch him face his problem and find its solution.
The next day, I woke up early, even earlier than usual, with a gut feeling that I'd reached the end of my rope. Just like any other morning, Esther's snoring like a walrus beside me. Same heavy feeling in my chest. Why should it surprise me? My heart was dead already 15 years. I turned off the alarm clock, checked the time automatically, and went into the bathroom. Half an hour early. I reached for my razor. All of a sudden, I'm thinking, what kind of a fool are you? You shaved already last night. Then I said to myself, Alvin, you know that. So what are you doing with the razor in your hand? I knew I didn't have to ask that question. I was desperate. Who was I kidding? I couldn't face another day the way I lived. Even without hearing them, Esther's snores were sounding in my ears. I could hear Rebecca's whine. What would she have today? An ulcer, arthritis, indigestion, a something which wouldn't have a name? Anything to drive her to a doctor so he could reassure her, or try to. And the razor would end all this. I was like a man walking in his sleep. With the razor in my hand, I walked into the bedroom.
Alvin, it's 6 o'clock. What are you doing up?
I couldn't sleep.
What's the razor for? You got 5 o'clock shadow in the morning?
That's the first joke you ever made.
Who cares about jokes this hour? What's the razor for?
What? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I forgot. I shaved last night, I guess.
Well, put it away and come back to bed, huh?
Yes, Esther. I don't know what came over me all of a sudden.
Well, just come back to bed and don't wake up the whole house.
I don't feel sleepy. Maybe I'll make a cup of coffee, huh?
I don't understand you. But do what you want. As long as you don't wake up Rebecca and me, I couldn't care less.
Couldn't care less. I don't understand you. It was all there in those 2 sentences. And the coffee was bitter, no matter how much sugar I dumped in, and so was my life. It's the way a good half of the world, maybe more, live. An hour and a half later, walking to the subway, how different could I feel? Except that Marv was a friend. And with him, I could talk a little.
Hey, nice brisk morning, huh? Well, what's the good word?
You should know me by now. I wonder you even bother to walk to the subway with me.
What are you giving me, Al Freiberg? 25 years we're friends. Why would I walk out on you, huh?
I ain't the same man I once was.
Look, when was the last time you saw a doctor?
I don't know, 3, maybe 4 years.
You ought to have a checkup.
What for? Who cares? Anyway, my regular doctor died a couple of years ago.
A person our age should have a checkup once a year.
Stay alive?
What else?
Supposing you get to the point where you don't care, huh?
Oh, that pins it. I'm going to make an appointment with my doctor to see you.
Don't waste the time.
I'm ready to waste more than that. You'll see him if I have to drag you there. We'll go at lunchtime. Don't give me any arguments. I'll pay just for my own peace of mind.
Look, Marv, you're a good friend, okay? Okay, I'll see your doctor, but, he can't help me. And we got one thing straight. I pay. Come on, we're at the subway.
Would you get the ants out of your pants, Al? So we changed at Ronnie Plaza to a local. What are you going to do when you get to 35th and Neely?
I'm going to get off and go upstairs.
We get off, we could be late for work.
You don't have to come.
Listen, the way you're acting, as a friend, I wouldn't leave you for a minute.
I ain't got enough moxie to argue. Anyway, here it comes.
How do you know? I can't see.
I know. There, you see? We're coming into the station.
Yeah, okay, but we're not slowing down.
What? We got to slow down. This is a local. Some train has got to stop here.
Maybe there's some other local, but this one isn't going to stop.
Marv, there is a station there, isn't there?
Sure.
It says 35th and Neely, don't it?
Yeah, that's what it says. Or said. We're already past it. For some reason, trains just don't stop there.
But I told you last night.
That was a dream, Alvin. I was standing right over you, and we passed right through as usual. You didn't get off. Nobody got off. Whatever this station is, there just isn't a train that stops here.
I didn't feel well that morning. My mind wasn't working properly, or I might have thought of calling the transit authority. But everything I did was automatic. I laid out my patterns, and then at lunch, I went to the doctor with Marvin leading me by the hand like I was a baby. It was nearly quitting time before I got back from the doctor, and Goldman was fit to be tied.
So, what are you going to claim now, Alvin? Seniority? You take almost the whole afternoon off without a word?
Well, I was to the doctor.
Doctor? You couldn't see him on your own time? Maybe it was your head that needed examining. Look what you did here. And your friend Marv already cut, so what can we do? I'm in the factor's hands already.
But what is it? Mr. Goldman expected 3 more dresses out of these bolts of cloth.
Didn't I tell you to skimp on the pattern?
Oh, I forgot.
You forgot? How could you forget with that?
Look, I'm sorry. I went to the doctor and
Don't need a doctor. You'll give me heart failure. The poor line is a disaster before we even cut one dress. I might as well end up in bankruptcy. Freiberg, you're fired. I don't want to see you again. You're lucky I don't fire your friend Schreiber.
Mr. Goldman.
Don't give me any arguments. All right. It's quitting time. I'm in enough trouble with the union to begin with, so let's close up. Maybe tomorrow, maybe next week, we won't open again. That's the way things are here.
Marv, I'm sorry.
Forget it. Let's have a fling. Heaven knows we need a lift. Come on. I'll buy you a drink at Levin's before we take the subway home.
L'chaim.
I don't know what I'm wishing you good luck for, the way it goes.
That don't matter. I'll get the severance pay, some pension. And the beauty part, the insurance.
What insurance?
The life insurance. That should take care of Esther and Rebecca.
What are you talking about, life insurance?
You made me see the doctor, huh?
So? What did he say?
Well, I got a something I ain't sure I know how to tell you. Ventricular fibrillation. The doctor wanted I should go in the hospital right away.
So why didn't you?
Well, I ate up all the money in hospital bills. I'll go home. I'll rest. I haven't got a job anymore.
Rest with Esther and Rebecca?
I'll give it a try. Thanks for the drink. You wouldn't believe, Marvin, a glass of whiskey could make me feel so good. Come on, let's go home. Over Marv's protests, we got into the subway. I did feel good. Like I was young again. Like I didn't care. And I had this crazy idea I was going to try. Because the possibility to find out would never come around again. I'm not going to pass it ever again.
The subway don't stop at this station.
Why not?
What do I know why not? There's got to be a reason.
So how come the conductor doesn't know?
It's a brand new subway, Al. Call the transit system.
I never had the chance.
Just the same, here it comes. 35th and Neely. This time I gotta know.
Alvin, wait.
I gotta know!
Are you out of your mind?
I gotta find out! Why don't the doors open?
You can't open these.
I'll get out between the cars.
Wait. Wait, Alvin, wait! Hold it, Alvin, hold it!
Just a minute, mister. What's going on here? You pulled the emergency brake?
No, it was my friend. He wanted to get off here.
Why?
I don't exactly know. Why doesn't the train stop anyway?
Well, there's nothing up there but mud flats and an old city dump.
Then what's the point of this station?
The city is filling in the dump. There's a big housing project going to go up there. Won't be finished for a couple of years, but they'll need to stop then. Come on, we got to pick up your kooky friend. He can't get out of here. It's all blocked up.
You going to arrest him?
Sure. He could have caused a panic. I've got a lot of people hurt. What's the matter with him anyway?
I don't think I could explain to you, officer. Except, it's his heart.
Hello, Alvin.
Sarah, you were waiting again.
Well, this time I knew what subway you'd be on. Come, my darling. Let's go home.
That's all I want.
That's what you got. This time, for good.
See? I told you there was no way out. Oh, what's he lying there for? He get fits or something?
No. He, just hasn't been well lately.
What? Hey, you ain't just whistling, Dixie. I'm sorry to tell you, mister, but your friend is dead. Heart attack, huh?
Yeah, something like that. I wonder.
What do you mean?
I hope he found what he wanted. And, for the record, guard, there's no doubt. It was his heart.
Tragedy, or something nearer to all of our lives. Escape. Death, of course, is always tragic. But if you have belief in something beyond, Alvin Freiberg, slippers on his feet, Sarah by his side, and something too delectable to name cooking in the kitchen for dinner, is a happier man dead than alive. I'll be back shortly. It was Elizabeth Barrett Browning who wrote, "I love you with the breath, smiles, tears of all my life." Alvin Freiberg could never have expressed himself so well, but beyond question, he felt as deeply for his Sarah as Elizabeth Barrett felt for Robert Browning. The quiet, unnoticed ones love as deeply and perhaps more securely than the great or famous. Let this be Alvin's epitaph and the end of his story. Our cast included Norman Rose, Nat Polen, Carol Teitel, and Bryna Rayburn. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. And now, a preview of our next tale.
But, John, this is the only...
Note to self, don't visit all the abandoned subways and shave regularly. Honestly, I was reading the chat and you guys are like, you have me in stitches. Good evening if you just joined us. Welcome on in. My name is Daza. This is the Forbidden Frequency. Normally I would be on for 2 hours, but unfortunately for the guys that normally go on to Lisa's under the weather, so she's not going to be on tonight. So I think it's karma after the jump scares last night that I'm carrying the torch. So I'm going to cover Lisa's spot as well because I'm nice like that. So I'm going to be on right up until 11. So welcome on in. We play old spooky radio shows. So if you are into old-time radio, this is the place to be this evening. We've just played it was a CBS Mystery Theatre, the Phantom Stop. Next, we're going to play some Inner Sanctum. This was broadcast on the 20th of February 1945. Deal, I have no idea whether your WD-40 will be required in this. There might be a creaking door, I'm not sure. This is called No Coffin for the Dead.
Lipton Tea and Lipton Soup present Inner Sanctum Mysteries. Good evening, fiends. Friends of the Inner Sanctum. This is Raymond, your host, inviting you through the squeaking door. Don't hesitate. Come right in. Oh, it's a bit dark. Careful, don't brush up against that skeleton. Oh, he's quite harmless, I assure you. He's only the skeleton in our closet come out for a bit of air.
The idea of a skeleton coming out for air. Such nonsense.
Oh, you mean because it's already so well ventilated? Oh, how do you do, Mary Bennett?
Hello, Mr. Raymond. Now, you tell me truthfully, is there a family skeleton in your closet?
Oh, yes, indeed. And what's more, we make no bones about it. But I'd like to really get him out of the closet. I need space to store my Lipton's noodle soup.
What a silly thing to say. You know very well that Lipton's noodle soup comes in a tidy little package that takes up hardly any room at all.
Oh.
Fact is, Lipton's is convenient all the way around. It takes hardly any time to make, costs less, and makes lots more than canned soups. And when it comes to flavor, nothing can beat Lipton's. It's a grand homemade tasting noodle soup with a chickeny flavor. And, folks, Lipton's is just swimming with tender golden egg noodles. It's like I always say, you just don't know how good noodle soup can be till you've tried Lipton's.
And like I always say, tonight, put a tight hat on your head so your hair won't rise. And get ready to listen to No Coffin for the Dead. It's an original story by Emil Tepperman. And our star tonight is that famous radio actor, Les Tremaine, who plays the part of Tom Archer. Along the swanky East River Drive, all is quiet, except for the footsteps of two men who hurry toward one of the many tall apartment houses. Let me introduce you quickly to these two men before death strikes out at them. The man on the outside, the tall, blonde man, is District Attorney Tom Archer. The other one, the lean, dark-haired fellow, is Tom Archer's assistant, John Frayne. Tom's really worried about something.
I'll walk you to the door of your house, John. I don't like your being out alone this late at night. Whoever's been sending you those threatening letters isn't John. Look out, John. That fellow in the alley with a knife. Look out. Drop that knife, you. Oh, you've killed him. You've killed John Frayne. No! Keep back, you! No! With that knife, you don't! No! No, don't stab me! Well, the devil killed John Frayne. Stabbed me. I'll remember his face if I ever see him again. I'll remember. When I began to regain consciousness after that attack, I was lying on the ground at the mouth of the little alley near John Frayne's home. A fussy little ambulance intern had just finished working over me. There was a small crowd around me, and I glimpsed the face of Detective Inspector Lambert, just behind the intern.
There. Feel better now, Mr. Archer?
How is he, Doc?
I about got him fixed up, Inspector Lambert. I think he'll be all right. He's conscious now.
Can I talk to him?
Yeah, but better not move him for a few minutes till the shock wears off.
How are you, Mr. Archer?
Oh, pretty good. I feel like a mummy with all these bandages.
Yeah, both hands. What did they do? Jump you with knives?
Oh, we were passing the alley. John and I... John? What happened to John Frayne? Speak up, Inspector. What happened to John?
Now, take it easy, Mr. Archer.
John's dead.
They got him in the back. Right through the heart.
Oh, merciful heaven. John?
Did you get a look at the killers, Mr. Archer? Could you identify them?
Well, there was only one man. He came out of the alley. He stabbed John, and then he swung at me. I didn't have time to go for my gun, so I caught the blade in my bare hands. He ripped the knife away and stabbed at me. I don't know how many times.
6 stab wounds, Mr. Archer. You're darn lucky none of them hit a vital spot. That was a brave thing, grabbing the knife with your bare hands. Probably saved your life.
That's the mistake the killer made, leaving me alive. I've seen his face. I'll catch up with him, if it takes the rest of my life. I was a bit shaky on my feet when Inspector Lambert and the intern helped me up. But I insisted on going over to where the body of John Frayne lay, covered with a white sheet. And then I saw Susan, leaning against the great comforting bulk of old Mrs. Hogan, her housekeeper. She was looking down at the shroud that covered her husband's body.
It was God's will, Mrs. Frayne.
Susan.
Oh, Tom. Tom, I can't believe it. John.
Be brave, Susan. John's dead. Nothing I can say will replace him.
Have you any idea who the murderer is?
I saw his face for a moment, that's all. But I'll recognize it again, I'm sure.
Mr. Archer, here's something we found in the alley.
What is it, Inspector?
Looks like the charm off a watch fob. It's broken off.
A charm? Well...
You recognize it, Mrs. Frayne?
Oh, no. No, it can't be. It can't be.
No, of course not, Susan. There are hundreds of watch charms like this one.
What is it, Mrs. Frayne?
That watch charm. My younger brother, Peter, wears one just like it.
Oh?
Oh, nonsense, Lambert. You can buy those in any jewelry store. Besides, I saw the killer's face. It wasn't Pete. Mrs. Hogan.
Yes, Mr. Archer?
Please take Mrs. Frayne upstairs now.
That I'll do. Come along, darling.
I'll see you later, Susan.
Oh, please stay here, Tom. You're hurt. All those wounds.
I'll be okay. Right now, I've got to go downtown with Inspector Lambert and look at pictures while that murderer's face is fresh in my mind. At headquarters, I looked through hundreds of pictures in the Rogues Gallery. It was just 2 hours before I came upon the photograph. Lambert, this is our man.
You're sure?
I'm positive. I'll never forget that face. Turn it over. Let's see the name, quick.
Right. Bart Hogan. Good heavens.
Bart Hogan? That would be the son of old Mrs. Hogan, the Frayne housekeeper. Lambert and I both remembered the case of Bart Hogan. It went back 5 years before John Frayne had married Susan. Bart Hogan had lived with his mother, both working for Susan's father. One day, Bart Hogan had snatched up a kitchen knife and attacked Susan's father with mad fury. Only John's lucky arrival had saved the old man. John subdued Bart Hogan. The mad youngster had been committed to the state asylum for life. But he had escaped 7 months ago. Nobody had heard from him since then. Until tonight.
Great Scott. So that murderous kid has come back after all these years to get his revenge.
I'm going back to the Frayne house. I want to talk to Mrs. Hogan.
You think you might know where our son can be found?
Who knows? I'll talk to her anyway.
By the way, Mr. Archer.
Yes?
While you're up there, suppose you just kind of check on whether Brother Pete has lost his watch charm.
The Frains occupied a top-floor duplex in the riverfront apartment house. I took the elevator up, and Mrs. Hogan admitted me.
I'll take your hat and coat, Mr. Archer.
Thank you. Mrs. Hogan, where's your son, Bart?
Bart? Well, why'd you ask after Bart?
Have you seen or heard from him since he escaped from the state asylum?
What makes you ask that?
Mrs. Hogan, there's reason to believe that the person who attacked us in the alley is your son, Bart.
Oh, no. Never say that, Mr. Archer.
I'm afraid it's true.
No, it couldn't be. I swear to you, it couldn't be Bart.
Why not?
I can't tell you why. But it wasn't Bart, I'm sure.
What makes you so sure? You know where he's been hiding since his escape? You know where he is now?
Oh, heaven help me.
If you know where he is, you must give him up.
But he didn't do it. He didn't.
Believe me, Mrs. Hogan, I understand how you feel. But it'd be far better for Bart to go back to the state asylum than to be hunted for this new crime. If he didn't do it.
Mr. Archer, if I prove to you that Bart couldn't have done it, would you let him be? Not make him go back to the asylum?
Well, I don't know what to say. You see, I was downtown just now, and I recognized the picture of the man who attacked us. It turned out to be your son. There's very little chance that I was mistaken.
But if I prove he couldn't have done it?
How can you prove it?
Well, come, I'll show you.
Her usually ruddy face was drained of blood as she led me up the stairs to the upper floor of the duplex, and then along the hall to her room.
I always keep the door locked. Go inside, please.
Oh, I don't see anything in this room, Mrs. Hogan.
Well, over here, please, the closet.
Is that you, Ma? Is that you?
It's all right, Bart, darling. I brought a good friend.
Good heavens. You've been hiding him here in this closet?
For 7 months now. When he escaped from the asylum, he came here. I cleared out the closet. It just holds the cot. He lies in there night and day.
Where's he, Ma? Why'd you bring him? What's he want?
Don't be afraid, Bart. Mr. Archer won't hurt you. He wants to ask you some questions.
Bart, have you been out of this room tonight?
Out? Me? Not a chance.
He tells the truth, Mr. Archer. Here, I'll pull the blanket back and show you the proof. There. Look at his legs. He was shot in both legs when he escaped from the asylum. I couldn't get medical attention for him, and the wounds never healed properly.
I see.
You must believe me now, Mr. Archer. Bart couldn't be one who attacked you, because, well, he'll never be able to walk as long as he lives.
Well, now, if Bart Hogan didn't do it, and mind you, I said if, then who did kill poor John Frayne? Well, whoever killed him must have been a rather cheerful person because he took life so cheerfully.
Cheerful indeed. Mr. Raymond, you've always had such gruesome thoughts on your mind, you wouldn't recognize something cheerful if you met right up with it.
Oh, now, Mary, aren't you being a bit unfair?
No, I'm not. You just don't know what folks like. But you listen to me, because I'm going to make a suggestion that'll please everyone.
All right.
Folks, if you want to give the boys overseas a real taste of home, why not send them a package or two of Lipton's noodle soup? It's so easy to do. You don't even need a request slip. You know, a bowl of hot soup makes a mighty good snack for the boys. And when they receive Lipton's noodle soup mix, they're getting that old-fashioned kind of chickeny-tasting noodle soup. So send a package or two of Lipton's to your favorite serviceman.
That's a terrific suggestion. And here's another thing that pleases me. There seems to be plenty of murder ahead in tonight's story. You remember that pretty little girl, Susan? Well, looks like she's next on the murderer's list. How about that, Tom? Come on, tell us more. And don't spare the gore.
When I entered the living room on the lower floor, a few minutes later, Susan and Peter were there with Arnold Matson, the lawyer.
I tell you, this is a serious problem, Susan, and we've got to find an answer to it.
There is no answer, Mr. Matson. Oh, Tom, thank heaven you've come at last.
Hello, Susan. Hello, Peter.
Hi.
You know Mr. Matson, of course.
Of course. I understand, Mr. Archer, that you narrowly escaped the same fate as poor John.
Well, I was lucky.
Those bandages must be a nuisance.
I can stand them. Bandages are better than a shroud. By the way, Peter, that looks like a new watch charm you're wearing.
What, this? Oh, I lost the other one someplace, so I bought a new one. What of it?
Oh, nothing. Mr. Matson, when I came in, you were saying something about a serious problem.
Exactly. As you know, Susan's father left an estate of $1.25 million in a trust fund to be paid to Susan on her 23rd birthday.
Yes, I know. And she'll be 23 next month.
But there's a proviso in the will, Mr. Archer. In order to receive the inheritance, Susan must be married and living with her husband on that date.
Please, Mr. Matson, I don't want to talk about the money.
Yes, but don't you see? You'll lose it all. The will distinctly says that you must be living with your husband. If not, then the money goes to 8 charities, except for $50,000 to Peter.
I don't care. I don't care what happens to the money. Without John, it doesn't matter.
Well, Peter, it'll be a break for you.
What do you mean by that, Matson?
Well, there's no need to become enraged, Peter. I only pointed
out... Oh, you filthy rat, I'll show you what I mean.
Look out, take it easy, Peter.
Let go of me. Let go of me. All right. Take your hands off me. Why are you looking at me like that? You look as if you thought I killed John. Well, say it. Why'd you say what you think?
Better cool off a little, Pete. This is no time for a scene.
Yeah? For that matter, Tom Archer, what about you? You'd like to marry Susan yourself, wouldn't you?
Why, you rotten little...
You better cool off a little, Tom. This is no time for a scene.
I'm sorry. Yes, Peter, you're right. I would like to marry Susan. You know that, don't you?
Yes, Tom, I know.
Duh. You two look at each other like a couple of puppies in love. I'm going to get a drink. And nuts to the 50,000.
Right, George, I've got it.
Got what, Mr. Matson?
The solution to our problem.
What are you talking about?
That's it, don't you see, Susan? You can marry Tom Archer here, and then you'll be able to legally claim the estate on your birthday.
Well, that's a pretty callous thing to suggest, Matson.
Callous? I'm a lawyer. It's my duty to protect my client.
I couldn't do it.
Of course not. Look here, Susan. Is there anyone else in the world who would benefit by John's death?
I don't know. I can't think.
What's the difference? Are you still looking for clues, Archer? You know who the murderer is, young Bart Hogan. Why look further?
Bart Hogan?
Matson, how did you know about Bart Hogan?
What do you mean?
Well, I just come from Inspector Lambert's office. There was nobody present when we found Hogan's picture. How did you know about it?
Well, it's really quite simple. I phoned headquarters a little while ago, and Inspector Lambert told me.
Archer, Matson!
What's that?
Peter!
Archer, come quick, in the kitchen.
Come along, Matson, quick.
Yes.
You stay here, Susan. All right, Pete, take it easy. We're coming.
Down the hall, the kitchen.
Get hold of yourself.
You open the door. I can't.
Look, go ahead, Archer. Open it. Huh? Good heavens.
It's Mrs. Hogan. She lay on the kitchen floor on her back with blood all over her clothes. The blood came from a gaping knife wound in her throat. And the knife lay on the floor alongside her.
I found her that way.
Her body's warm. She was killed within the last 10 or 15 minutes.
I'm just going to do a quick disclaimer because of the last couple of lines. So, welcome in, by the way, guys. This is a fictional story. These people are not real. They do not exist. The whole story is made up, and we still love TikTok.
Then the killer's running loose somewhere in the house.
Susan, she's alone.
Good heavens, there on the floor.
Susan, darling.
Is she dead?
No, she's only fainted. The shock.
Oh.
It's all right, Susan.
What happened? Was it Mrs. Hogan?
Yes.
Who?
We don't know. But the killer's in the house.
That madman is liable to kill us all, one at a time. I have a revolver. Let's search the house.
Right. Matson, you go in the kitchen and stand guard over that knife. There may be fingerprints on it.
Very well.
Peter, you stay here with Susan. Here's my gun. Don't be afraid to use it.
Wait just a minute.
What is it, Matson?
Has it occurred to you the killer may be one of us?
One of us? What are you looking at me for?
You were out of this room for quite a while.
Why, you are... I'll kill you!
Look out, the gun! Drop that gun, Peter! Drop it!
That's better. I'll take the gun.
He was going to shoot me.
Sorry. I lost my head.
Susan, I'm sorry you have to go through all this. Everybody's on edge. There's a killer loose in the house, and we've got to find him.
Yes, Tom. I know you'll do whatever's right.
I'll try. You two. You can both stay here with Susan. I'll search the house myself. Matson, call the police.
Yes, but how can you hold the gun with your hands all bandaged? You can't pull the trigger.
I'll use it as a club. All right, now. Don't move out of this room till I return.
Be careful, Tom. You mustn't let anything happen to you, too.
I went slowly up the stairs to the upper floor, gripping the gun by the barrel in my bandaged hand. At the end of the hall, I stopped before the door of Mrs. Hogan's room. I opened the door with the keys. Inside the room, the closet door was open. Bart Hogan was still lying on his cot. He must have been expecting me. His eyes were wild with terror. He had a long pencil clutched in his right hand, the only weapon he could find to use against me. His left fist was clutched into a tight ball. He watched me, stiff with fear, as I moved slowly toward him, across the room.
Keep away from me.
I had no time to waste on him. I swept aside the fist that clutched the pencil.
Help!
And brought the revolver butt down hard on his forehead. I went over to the window, opened it. Then I went back to the bed and pulled the sheet, pulled it away, lifted him. His weak and withered legs dangled uselessly. I carried him over to the window, rested him against the sill. He opened his eyes. He was recovering from the blow. I didn't wait. I pushed hard. He went toppling out of the window. I leaned over and saw the body strike against the 10th floor setback, then go hurtling into the air and smash down upon the pavement far below. There wasn't enough of him left to perform an autopsy on. They'd never know his legs had been no good, that he hadn't been able to walk. Everything would be easy sailing from here on. Susan would marry me to save the estate. $1.25 million. Oh, I'd been clever enough. When I called out that fake warning at the mouth of the alley, I myself stabbed John in the back. Then I slashed myself up. They'd taken my story at face value, Lambert and the others. I'd guessed that Mrs. Hogan was hiding Bart, but just as a precaution, I'd stolen Peter's watch chain and dropped it at the scene of the crime, in case I should need another suspect. But when I found Bart couldn't walk, it became necessary to kill Mrs. Hogan, too. for she was the only one who could tell the police that Bart hadn't been able to walk. All I had to do now was go down and say I'd found Bart, we had fought, and he had fallen from the window. The perfect crime. I took one more last look down into the street where a crowd had gathered around Bart's body. I was able to make out the figure of Inspector Lambert bending over what was left of him. And I saw Lambert force something out of the clenched left fist of the dead body. In a flash, I remembered that feeble little pencil with which Bart had tried to defend himself. I pulled in my head from the window and glanced across to the closet. I saw it at once. A small white scratch pad. I rushed across the room and snatched up the pad. There, on the topmost page, were the indentations of what Bart Hogan had written on the page, and then had torn off. I could read it clearly. I could almost imagine his terrified voicing of the frightened appeal as he wrote it.
Archer was here. He means to kill me. He wants them to think I killed John Frayne. That I can't walk. I've got 2 bullets in my legs. For God's sake, save me.
Bart had written that note, meaning to throw it out the window. But I had come back too soon for him, and I had thrown it out of the window for him. I went back to the window and looked down. I saw Lambert peering up. Then he turned away and hurried toward the entrance of the building. He's coming for me. There's only one thing for me to do now. I've locked the door. It'll take time to break it down. In the meantime, I've taken the bandage off my right hand. I'm writing a full account of tonight's work. I gambled for a fortune, and I lost.
Oh, dear. And I loved that boy so. Yes, sir, he seemed like such a nice young man. Well, his trouble was he tried to commit the perfect crime without first practicing up on minor crimes. He should have started by stealing watermelons and then maybe tried his hand at robbing mail trains.
Mr. Raymond, what are you suggesting? And just when I was getting ready to tell people to send a bowl of soup to the boys overseas.
Wouldn't the soup get cold by the time it arrived?
Oh, of course not. Why, Lipton's noodle soup mix comes in a flat package. You simply send it along to your favorite soldier. And he'll be pleased by your little gift because this noodle soup is just like a taste of home. So enclose a package or 2 of Lipton's the next time you write to him.
Oh, gosh, I'm sorry you have to go so soon. But drop in again next Tuesday for another little blood fest. You know, some people have to commit murders to get a kick out of life. Others get their satisfaction from listening to Inner Sanctum. But, word of advice. If you've got to commit a murder, please don't get yourself caught. Because if you do, you'll surely get a free ride with the only person never bothered by backseat drivers. I mean that they're hearse drivers. By the way, this month's Inner Sanctum mystery novel is A Time to Die by Hilda Lawrence. Now, I guess it's time to close that there squeaking door until next week when Lipton Tea and Lipton Soup bring you another Inner Sanctum mystery directed by Hyman Brown. So until then, good night. Pleasant dreams.
I do love Inner Sanctum. And I do love the Lipton Tea vintage ads. I've got to be honest with you. It actually made me laugh because I got a message off Lisa the other day, and I think she had ordered a goblet or something, and she was like, "Oh, my Lipton tea's arrived," and it was like, "What? You mean the refreshing taste that is Lipton tea?" I do love it. What are we going to do next? We are going to do a bit of the Twilight Zone, guys. So, yeah, so this is a Twilight Zone radio drama, and it is called The Howling Man. Let me just load this up. Oops. Right. Got started. Good evening if you just joined us as well. I'm just having to put this out a few times to the guys that normally go and see Lisa after. Unfortunately, Lisa's not going to be on tonight. She has updated her story. She's under the weather and sends her apologies. So you've got me in a place. Sorry about that. Right, we're going to go on. This is the Twilight Zone. I have no idea what year this was put out, but it is called The Howling Man. I wonder what that's about.
The Howling Man, starring Fred Willard, with Stacy Keach as your narrator, was adapted for radio by Dennis Etchison and written for The Twilight Zone by Charles Beaumont. Heard in the cast were Christian Stolte, David Darlow, Doug James, and Anna Sverutza. To learn more about the Twilight Zone radio dramas and to obtain audio cassettes and CDs of these programs, visit our website at twilightzoneradio.com. The producers of The Twilight Zone wish to thank CBS Enterprises, Carol Serling, Dennis Etchison, Dick Brescia Associates, Claire Simon Casting, Terry Jennings, XM Satellite Radio, Sirius Satellite Radio, our sponsors, and our radio affiliates for helping make this series possible. This copyrighted radio series is produced and directed by Carl Amari and Roger Wolski for Falcon Picture Group. Doug James speaking.
You're traveling through another dimension. A dimension not only of sight and sound, but of mind. A journey into a wondrous land whose boundaries are those of imagination. Your next stop, the Twilight Zone.
Thank you, Mrs. Dunphy. I'll be back shortly.
You're going out?
I'm afraid so.
But you've only just returned.
Unfortunately, that is the nature of my work.
Another business trip.
The most important of all. But first, there are arrangements to be made.
I've prepared your afternoon meal.
I'm sure it will keep.
Can you not make these arrangements by telephone?
No. Some things can't be left to chance. In the meanwhile, follow my instructions precisely, to the letter, Mrs. Dunphy. Do I make myself clear?
I believe so.
You believe so? Then let me make it absolutely clear. Sit down for a moment.
But if you're on your way...
It's necessary that you understand. And the only way to be sure is to tell you how it began. Please.
If you wish, sir.
I must warn you, it's an incredible story. I, of all people, know that. So incredible that you won't believe me at first. But I'm going to tell you everything. Then you will believe. Because you must. You must believe. Do you know Central Europe?
Europe? Only as a child, sir.
It started there many years ago, after the First World War. I was on a walking tour of France, Belgium, and Germany. I decided to travel alone with only a small pack. The confidence of youth. Germany was magical then, a place of valleys and mountains and swift, dark rivers. There was nowhere else like it, a fertile land where everything grew tall and straight out of the earth. I was struck by the richness of the soil, the verdancy of the hills. Stepping across the border from Belgium, where the mustachioed guards saluted like tin soldiers, I entered a different world. Everywhere I looked, a swelling green ocean. On the farthest hills, tall, ancient buildings of stone. Estates, monasteries, castles, or what have you. Some of them in ruins. I stood a moment at the border and watched the hawks circling above, wondering how such a miracle could be. It was as if I had passed through an invisible door from a musty room into a magical kingdom of winds and light. But so much can change in an afternoon. By nightfall, clouds filled the sky and the storm moved in to darken the landscape. The nearest village was miles away. I was unprepared, dressed for a stroll up the Champs-Élysées, perhaps. In minutes, I was drenched and chilled to the bone. And I saw it. A medieval castle, bombed almost to ruins, sitting like a broken fingernail atop Schwarzhof Mountain. I came to a wall of gray stone. There was an iron gate. Please! Please! Someone! Please let me in!
A story told years ago by a man who recalled it from his youth. Fortunately, or perhaps unfortunately, he was never able to put it out of his mind. It begins with a wayfaring traveler. His name is David Ellington, scholar, seeker of truth, and to his dismay, a finder of truth. A man approaching exhaustion, who will confront a problem that has haunted the world since the beginning of time. A man who knocks on a gate seeking sanctuary, and instead finds that he has just crossed an unmarked border into the far edges of the Twilight Zone.
And now, The Twilight Zone and our story, The Howling Man, starring Fred Willard, with Stacy Keach as your narrator.
I found a rope by the gate and pulled it. Please! Someone!
Yes? What is it?
Let me in!
I'm sorry.
You don't understand. I'm traveling on foot.
We don't allow visitors.
I'm not a visitor! What is this place?
It is called the Hermitage.
And I'm a stranger caught in the storm. Your robe, the cross around your neck. You're a man of God. I'm lost. Don't you understand? Lost.
Very well. Follow me.
Thank you, brother.
You're ill.
I'll be all right. Once I dry out.
This way.
What are these rooms? A barred window in each door. They look like, well, cells.
All are empty now.
I see, but what were they?
Wait here.
What for?
I'll speak to Brother Jerome.
Who? What in the...
Brother Jerome will see you now.
Oh, what was that?
The wind.
Are you sure?
Come.
The room had almost no furnishings. A straw pallet, a rude desk and chair, some books and religious oddments, very stark. The abbot himself was a fierce El Greco painting of a man, stooped and withered, but strong in every part of him. Like the monk who came to the gate, he wore a shepherd's cloak and carried a crooked staff.
Why have you come here?
My name is David Ellington. I got lost in the storm. Then I saw a lantern in the window.
And what is it you want of us?
Want? Only a little shelter, some food.
We cannot help you here. You will have to leave.
You call that a Christian attitude?
Now, Mr. Ellington.
Oh, for the love of... All right, if that's the way you want it. Sorry to have troubled you. Give me a minute. I'll be out of here in...
Brother Christophorus.
Yes?
Carry him out of here. At once.
Right away.
don't know how long I remained unconscious. When I came to, I was in a primitive cubicle, one of the cells. Walls and ceiling of gray stone, a single small window in the shape of an arch, the floor hard-packed dirt. The monk sat nearby in a chair. I lay under a blanket. Beneath me was a bed of straw. Water!
He lives. God's infinite mercy.
How long have I been here?
9 days, my son.
9 days?
You were very ill. The fever was on you. Brother Jerome said you would die, and he sent me to watch over you. I have never seen a man die. He holds that it is an important teaching, but now I suppose it was not your time.
Sorry to disappoint you.
No, my boy, don't try to rise. You must rest.
What in the name of heaven is that?
In the name of heaven? Nothing.
I mean the scream.
Scream?
That.
What?
Are you deaf? That cry, I heard it before. You said it was the wind.
Ah, the wind cleanses the land after a storm.
But it isn't the wind, is it?
I don't understand your meaning.
It's a man.
Careful. You must regain your strength.
There! Don't tell me you didn't hear it.
Perhaps you would like some soup. It's cold, but nourishing.
What I would like, brother, is to leave this place.
I'm afraid that's impossible.
What do you mean?
Only that you're not well enough to travel. And of course, you won't be well enough to travel as long as you think you hear such sounds. Now, the soup.
I don't want it.
Open, please. There. That's better.
Over the next few hours, my strength did return, or at least some of it. I waited until the monk had fallen asleep. Then at last I made my move. The door was held shut by a simple iron bolt. I had only to slide it a few inches without waking him. I was almost free, but I could not remember which way we had come. When I turned into another corridor, I realized I was lost. It was a maze of dark passages and doors. Here, a part of the ruined ceiling was broken away, and I saw that the moon had risen. In the naked light of the moon, I saw one door different somehow from the others. At first, I was not sure why. Then I realized that in place of a bolt, it was held shut by a piece of wood, a mere stick, crooked and curved, like the peculiar staffs carried by the monk and the abbot, only in miniature, no greater in length than my forearm. On this door, in this door alone, a small wooden staff replaced the iron bolt. How odd! I looked through the opening in the door. Inside, a filthy, shadowed hovel. No table or chair, no straw for a bed. It appeared to be empty. What? There was a man, huddled in the corner, holding his knees and rocking, head back like an animal. In the soiled moonlight, I saw his dirty beard, his rotted clothes. Who are you?
Help me.
Stay back.
No, please. In the name of humanity, help me.
But who?
You're not one of them.
No, my name is Ellington. I'm an American. Shh. What are you afraid of?
Them. Listen. Do you hear them coming?
No, but why?
They will look for you. We only have a moment.
You speak as if I'm a prisoner.
Aren't you?
I'm not sure.
Come closer, and I'll explain.
Explain what?
Don't you know what they are? These men of God. They are mad, Mr. Ellington. All of them. Raving mad.
Why do you say so?
I was in the village, in Schwarzhof, doing nothing out of the ordinary, walking the street with my woman. We were holding hands. That is all. Do you see anything wrong with that?
Well, of course not. But what?
We paused to rest by a tree in the shade. And then We kissed. Yes, I admit it. Is it wrong to kiss? Tell me.
Why, no, I don't think so.
You don't think so, I don't think so. But Jerome, that lecherous old fool.
The gaunt man, the one in charge.
So, you have seen him. As I kissed her, a shadow fell over us. We looked up and saw him standing there. I opened my mouth to speak, but before I could utter a word, he raised the wooden staff he carries, so heavy. You've seen it.
Yes.
And he hit me again and again. He smote me like an angry god, or a man who thinks he's God. I woke up here.
No.
I swear. They flogged me with knotted ropes. I asked for food, they would not give it to me. I begged for water, they gave me none. Then they threw me in this filthy room and locked the door.
Well, why?
For revenge. Jerome wanted my woman.
Are you sure?
Yes. That disgusting old man, that fanatic. He wanted her. And when she refused his advances, he took his fury out on me.
Your story, I find it difficult to believe.
Of course you do. That's the strength of the man. He makes his madness seem a harmless thing, the beliefs of a religious zealot. But this is not a religious order, Mr. Ellington. These brothers of truth.
Is that what they're called?
That's what they call themselves. The real truth is they're outcasts, misfits, cut off from the world because the world will not have them. Have you heard of their sect before, of this hermitage?
No, I haven't.
Mr. Ellington, you must believe me. I don't say they're all evil, only mad. And here, within these walls, they answer to no law but their own.
Wait for me.
Where are you going?
I'll speak to Jerome.
No, you mustn't.
If I remind him that false imprisonment is a crime...
I tell you, he's the greatest maniac of them all. Quick! He's coming. Hide yourself.
Mr. Ellington.
No, no.
Brother Jerome?
I did not know you were well enough to walk.
I still feel weak. Brother Jerome...
Come with me, please.
Look here,
This way. Where were you going?
I was looking for you.
It was unwise for you to wander on your own. The corridors can be treacherous.
Oh, can they? In what way?
The building is very old. One might trip and fall without a torch.
Or go where one is not meant to go, is that it? See something perhaps that you're ashamed of?
I do not know to what you refer.
Don't you? Oh, then you don't know the grounds very well. I saw something just now that violates the law of this country and of humanity. I must ask you.
And I must ask you, Mr. Ellington, to leave the hermitage at once. We lack proper facilities to care for the ill.
You certainly do.
Arrangements can be made in Schwarzhof.
Just a minute.
No, not a minute. Not an extra second, Mr. Ellington. Now.
I thought you were concerned about my health.
I am.
But now you want me gone regardless. Why?
I have explained that.
You've explained nothing. Based on what I've seen, I question your motives. I question your entire operation here.
You are making assumptions.
I certainly am. Now, look, no one invited me to come here. I realize that. I arrived unexpectedly, and you're not prepared for visitors. But I had no choice. And there is no excuse for your behavior. I suppose it was only a matter of time before you brought out the knotted ropes so that you could flail me or whatever it is you do for amusement.
My son.
I'm not your son.
There are many things you don't understand.
That's right, I don't. So begin with this one. Tell me, why are you in such a hurry for me to leave? What more are you afraid I'll find out?
More?
Besides the man you've got locked up in that cell.
What man is that, Mr. Ellington?
The one we just left. The one who's been screaming his head off.
I am not sure what you're talking about.
That's it, isn't it, brother? Or is he only one of many? Well, it isn't a secret anymore. I know.
And what do you think you know?
I...
The chair. Sit. You are still weak.
Brother Jerome, I know very little about this cult of yours. What's permitted within these walls, but I doubt very seriously that you can imprison a man against his will.
That is quite true. We have no such authority.
Then why have you done it?
No man has ever been imprisoned at the Hermitage, Mr. Ellington.
He claims otherwise.
Who claims otherwise?
Who do you think? The man in the cell at the end of the corridor.
There is no man in the cell at the end of the corridor.
I was talking with him.
You were talking with no man.
And you think I'm hallucinating?
Mr. Ellington, you are ill. You still have a fever. In such a state, delirium may cause one to see and hear things that do not exist.
Do you mean to tell me you don't hear that?
Hear what?
Look at me.
Dreams can seem very real.
And honest men make unconvincing liars. The brother who's been caring for me.
Brother Christophorus?
Yes. He has a way of looking at the floor when he tells me I'm imagining things. You look at me, but your voice loses its command.
More imaginings.
I don't know why, but you're both very intent on keeping me away from the truth.
What do you know of the truth?
Which is not only poor Christianity, Brother Jerome, it's poor psychology, because now I'm very curious indeed.
Curiosity is a dangerous thing.
Oh, I was taught it's a sign of intelligence.
There are some things best left alone.
Like sleeping dogs, a nest of snakes. I'll uncover the facts eventually, you know.
Meaning what?
Just what I say. I imagine the local police will be interested to learn that you're keeping a man locked up here.
I tell you, there is no man.
All right, let's forget it. I'll deal with it in my own way.
And what way is that?
However I see fit. It's no concern of yours now. Oh, and I apologize for not dying. Maybe some other time, brother.
Mr. Ellington.
A last word? Bon voyage? Don't bother yourself. I'll make it to the village with no further delay, I assure you.
Mr. Ellington, the prisoner in the cell, it's a delicate matter.
Ah! So you admit it?
A terrible thing. He's violent, dangerous. More dangerous than you know. We are obliged to lock him in the cell. I'm sure you can understand.
I understand that you're still lying to me. Goodbye, Brother Jerome.
Would you really go to the police?
If you were in my place, wouldn't you?
Very well. Close the door, Mr. Ellington. I have told you the truth, but only a part. Now I see that I must tell you the whole of it. May God forgive me.
Then you do hear it.
As I have heard it every hour of every day for 5 long years.
Why did you lie?
I didn't.
Oh, but I think you did.
Now the skies darken. The storm returns. I should have known. When I told you that no man screamed in the abbey, I spoke the truth. It is not a man, you see, Mr. Ellington. It is the devil himself.
You're joking with me, aren't you?
No, Mr. Ellington, I am not. Would that I were. It would be so much easier. But the prisoner in the cell, our only prisoner, is in fact Satan.
Oh, come now.
Otherwise known as the fallen angel, Ahriman, Asmodeus, Belial, Diabolus, the devil made manifest. You asked for the truth. Now you have it. Do you believe?
What? Oh, sure.
Now it is you who are lying, Mr. Ellington. You don't believe me at all. To the contrary, You're even more certain of what you've suspected all along, that I am mad. Well, sit down. I will tell you a story. And then we'll see how certain you are of my madness or of anything else. Drink.
What did you say?
Some brandy. For thy stomach and thy infirmities.
No, thank you.
Don't worry. It's not poison. A very old vintage. I'll drink with you.
What is it you wanted to tell me?
I presume, Mr. Ellington, that you consider yourself sophisticated, a worldly man.
Why do you say that?
You're young, rich by your clothes, and reasonably well educated. Harvard?
Yale.
Exactly. Having a last fling before settling into the family business.
How did you...
You are an open book, printed in very large type, with pictures. Of course, you consider us primitive, because we're living in seclusion away from the real world. To you, we're misfits. Please, I know all the theories.
I assure you, brother...
No, Mr. Ellington. It is I who am assuring you that I am not the ignorant fanatic I might seem. I coped with your world for 40 years before I left it, and rather successfully by your standards. The best schools, a degree in philosophy, a job that took me to all the corners of the earth. This beard and this staff and this face represent nothing but a different point of view. If you understand that, then perhaps you will listen to what I have to say with an open mind.
Go on.
5 years ago, there were no screams at the Hermitage. This was simply the bombed-out ruins of a castle belonging to the family Wolfren.
How did you come by it?
Baron Wolfren turned it over to the Brothers of Truth as a gesture of charity. Our task was to tend the great vineyards and save what souls we could by constant prayer.
But this isn't a formal religious order, is it, brother?
We believe that we are recognized by God. Truth is our only dogma. We are committed to it as man's greatest weapon against the devil, who is the father of all lies.
Please, continue. You were tending the vineyards.
At that time, not very long after the Great War, the world was in chaos. Everywhere there was unhappiness, except in the village below.
Really?
For some reason, the people of Schwarzhof refused to yield to despair. They lost none of their faith. They continued, as they had for years, to be honest and God-fearing and happy. The village was a plum to Satan, one he could not resist. So he came here, drawn to it as a moth is to light, and embarked upon a program of corruption.
But you stopped him.
Yes. You see, Mr. Ellington, he made the same mistake you are making now. He underestimated me. He thought he would have no difficulty tempting an old fool. I had him in the cell before he knew what happened.
But if he's the devil, how do you keep him from escaping?
With the staff of truth. The one barrier he cannot pass.
Mm-hmm. And when he first came, just how did you recognize him?
I had seen him before, in every part of the world. Wherever there was sin, wherever there was strife and persecution, there he was also. Sometimes he appeared only as a spectator, a face in the crowd. But he was always there, in all times and places. So you understand now, I trust, why you must say nothing of the things you have seen and heard.
Brother, not that I doubt you, but is it possible that you've made a mistake?
No. Think, Mr. Ellington, of the peace in the world these 5 years. Think of this country now. Is there another like it?
But you haven't put an end to suffering. There's still murders and robberies. Even now, while we talk, people are starving.
The suffering man was meant to endure, my son. We cause much of our own grief and need no help from him. It is the unnatural catastrophes, the great wars, the overwhelming pestilences, the wholesale sinning that we have ended. The world is rebuilding. A great dawn will come.
Enough. You've made your case. I believe you, brother.
Do you? Truly?
I admit I was doubtful at first, but you've convinced me. Absolutely. I promise to keep your secret.
Good. Tomorrow, if you feel well enough, you may leave. For now, let the storm pass over. Brother Christophorus will look after you. If you would, go directly to your room.
I will. Good night, brother, and thank you. I was glad our conversation was over. It was clear that he was quite mad. I thought of his wild beard, his eyes in the flickering candlelight, and I was relieved to be away from him. The devil, indeed. But the storm had returned, and I was not yet fully recovered. I would pass one more night in this place. What, I wondered, should I do before morning comes? The corridor was dank and empty. I felt as though I were the last sane man in an insane world. What Brother Jerome had told me was utter nonsense, the product of a deranged mind. But his belief, his faith, as he called it, was heavy in the air, infecting the very stones. To bring it down would require outside help, but perhaps I could start that very night with an act of pure, unselfish humanity. Psst! Are you in there?
Where else would I be? I thought you weren't coming back.
I had a meeting with Brother Jerome.
What did he say? He lied to you, didn't he?
He said that you're...
Go on. What?
The devil.
The devil. Oh, that's good. That's wonderful. What a dream for an old man. Himself a devil. To catch Satan and lock him away in this God-forsaken place. You don't believe him, do you?
Of course not.
Then help me.
If I let you out now, while they're awake, they may catch you before you leave the grounds.
There's always the possibility. But another hour here, you don't know what it's like.
Look here, why don't I just go and get the authorities?
When?
As soon as morning comes. I'll find the path to the village and...
No! It would be my death warrant. The authorities will return and find nothing. Who knows what will have happened to me by then? Jerome is mad, but he's shrewd, too. He won't leave any evidence behind.
Then, what can we do?
You must let me out now.
There doesn't seem to be a lock on your cell, only this small shepherd's staff. You could almost reach through the bars and remove it yourself.
I've tried. It's wedged in such a way that I can't get my fingers around it.
Here, I think I can get it.
Quickly.
Wait. Brother Christophorus.
There you are. Brother Jerome was fearful. You might lose your way.
No, nothing of the kind.
Come along. I'll light the candle. There is bread and water on the table, and more soup to give you strength.
Thank you.
Rest now, Mr. Ellington. Remember, you're still a very sick man.
I'm feeling much better.
Nonetheless, Brother Jerome has asked me to watch over you.
Really, that isn't necessary.
It is my duty. The chair is sturdy, and the candle is fresh.
Wait a minute. Why are you locking the door?
To protect you.
But you're locking us both in.
Never fear. I have the key. It is not long till morning.
But...
Sleep, Mr. Ellington. You are a weary traveler. Soon you'll be back with your own kind. With a comfort, eh? You will forget all you have seen here.
I watched the monk as he sat heavily in the chair. I was a prisoner, no doubt about it. How much longer, I wondered, for both prisoners? What if the morning came and Brother Jerome chose not to release me as he promised? I might remain here for... How long had the howling man been in prison? 5 years? Lord, I imagined my beard growing, my hair wild, until I too was starved, crying to be let out. No one would come. Who knew I was here? I'd drop off the face of the earth, forgotten, presumed dead. Brother Christophorus had the keys around his neck, but until he fell asleep, I was at his mercy. It was almost dawn when I dared to move. I had to be careful not to wake him. Yes, I finally had the key. I locked Brother Christophorus in the cell. There was no time to spare. I knew I must release the howling man before I left the hermitage.
You come. Good.
What do you want me to do?
Lift off the wooden bolt.
Are you sure this is all that holds you in? A small carved stick?
Yes, lift it off, I tell you.
But surely you could have forced the door and broken it.
Please! There is no time for talk. In the name of mercy, if you fail now, they'll kill both of us.
All right.
Hurry.
I'm trying. I just need to slide it out of the latch.
Mr. Ellington, where have you gone?
Hurry! Hurry!
A moment.
Stop him! Stop him!
Now!
Brother Jerome, come quickly.
I am free. Stop! I command you.
The other way. Now.
Here is the gate.
It's locked.
I must get over the wall.
I'll put my hands together. A hoist. Step up.
Let not Satan escape us, O Lord. Let him not sow the seeds of evil throughout the world. I call upon you.
Up, now! He stepped in my hands and climbed the gate. Now, reach down and give me your hand. Help me.
Help you? Help you, mere mortal? Are you mad?
And I saw not the foot of a man before me, but a cloven hoof. In a flash of lightning, with those horns grown suddenly from his forehead, then he turned and vanished in the moonlight.
I am sorry for you, my son.
What was he?
As long as you live, you will remember this night. He is gone.
Who? Tell me.
Even now, you're not sure. But you will be. And then you'll know, Mr. Ellington. You'll know who it was you loosed upon the world.
The monks were mad, I thought. Or the howling man was mad. Or I was, or the whole world. But Brother Jerome was correct. I could not forget. And when the pictures of the carpenter from Bromau Alm Inn appeared in the papers, I grew uneasy, for I felt I'd seen this man before. And when the carpenter invaded Poland, I was sure. And when the world was plunged into war and cities had their entrails blown asunder, and that pleasant land I had visited became a place of hate and death, I decided to spend the rest of my life tracking down the one I had released. Each night I dreamed of it, Mrs. Dunphy, and I kept dreaming through all the wars since, until this week. It took years, decades. But eventually I found him. And so the nightmare is finally over. Again.
I see.
And now, Mrs. Dunphy, I'm going to see about a chartered plane to have him transported back to Germany. Brother Christophorus is in charge now. I have already written him. He will be very relieved.
And what you found, it is here?
Have no fear. As long as the staff of truth is in place, he cannot leave the next room. The staff is very small, but very powerful. So you see why you must not, under any circumstances, go near that door. Nothing in the world is more important. Do you understand?
I believe so.
Oh, he'll do a bit of howling, but never mind that. It's a trick. I'll return as soon as possible. Until then, keep that door locked.
Yes, sir. Oh, my. Such stories.
Come here. Please. You must listen. He is insane. Let me out, I beg you. Let me out.
Who's there? Behind that door. Are you all right? Sir? Sir, can you hear me?
The little piece of wood, the staff. Remove it, please.
I don't know if I should.
Please, take it off the door. I implore you, please. Please.
Ancient folk saying, you can catch the devil, but you can't hold him long. Ask Brother Jerome, or Brother Christophorus, or David Ellington. They know, and they'll go on knowing to the end of their days in the Twilight Zone.
More from the Twilight Zone after this.
Well, that was not how I thought it was going to be. It started off, and I thought, they're going to some dodgy Transylvanian castle. It's going to be a werewolf one. But no, turned out that it was a devil, and it was Hitler as well. And then he tells the story to a woman, the whole story, and she was going to go and let him out again. I'm like, what the hell? Who knew that we live in the Twilight Zone? Absolutely, Julie. Who knew? Who knew indeed? I'm quite angry at the end, actually. I'm not going to lie. If I had seen that woman, she would have been told. Yep. Not about it. Good evening if you just joined us. Thank you so much for the follows as well, guys. I can't believe it. The amount of follows. So many follows. And you know what? You've got me till 11, and we've got more creepy stories coming up. Isn't that great? Yay! What we're going to play next is a new one I found on Internet Archive. Now, guys, I don't know if this storyline is a fictional storyline or a real storyline, but the radio series is called Mystery House. And what it's supposedly about is it's a publishing house. And they get these manuscripts and they decide they're going to act them out in radio dramas before they decided they're going to publish it, which I thought was great. I thought, what a really good storyline in itself. But I don't know if it's true or if it's fiction. That bit. Anyway, the stories they're going to do are fictional. But I don't know if the story behind it is truth or fiction. So this aired on the 19th of August 1945. It's the first one of the collection, and it's called A New Lease on Death. Let's give it a go and see what it's like.
Mystery House. Mystery House, that strange publishing firm owned by Dan and Barbara Glenn, where every new novel is acted out by the Mystery House staff before it is accepted for publication.
Guys, the audio is not the best. How is it for you? Is it okay? Can you get by this, or will we need to skip it until I can research and see if I can get a better copy? Let me know. Is it okay? Can you handle it? All right, okay. I'm going to continue playing, no problem.
Location. Mystery House.
A New Lease on Death. You know, I like that title, Barbie.
You'll like the story we're doing tonight, too, Dan. Once in a while, some author sends in the manuscript of a book that's really different. And this is one.
Well, fine. You know, that's one trouble with stories. So many writers turn out yarns that are just like all the rest of the stories they've ever written.
Well, that's one thing you can't say about me, Mr. Glenn.
Oh? Well, I didn't know you wrote stories, Guy.
Well, I don't write stories. What I write is the absolute truth. And here's some material you'll think is different, too.
get on with tonight's story, huh? Places, everybody. Set the scene, Guy.
A new lease on death. The scene is a street in a rather undesirable part of town. A well-dressed couple is stopped by a seedy-looking character who is obviously after a handout.
Pardon me, Bud. I suppose you could stick a guy to a sandwich and a cup of coffee? You sure it's for a sandwich?
Oh, Larry, don't give the poor bum a lecture. Give him a quarter. Larry,
What?
I believe that. Larry, oh, stop him. He's running away. Get him. Bring him back quick.
Hey, you. Come back here. Hold on. Let go of me. Let go, I tell you. You haven't got any right to stop me. I can go where I please without... Great Scott. Miriam knew what you was talking about. All right. I made a mistake. If I'd have seen you, I wouldn't have stopped you. Now go on, leave me alone. Ken Starr. I wouldn't have known you if... Well, there's no reason why you should know me, is there, Larry? Everybody was pretty happy to forget me, I guess.
Ken Starr, what in the world happened to you? Well, you look like a ghost.
Yeah? Well, maybe I am. You wouldn't look so good yourself, Miriam. You've been through what I've taken.
Oh, you poor thing.
Oh, I'm not asking for sympathy, Miriam. I can just see you at the country club. Girls, you'd never guess who I saw panhandling on the street last night. Ken Starr. And he looked like a bum.
You've no right to talk that way.
After all, you didn't give anybody a chance to help you, Ken. You mean I didn't get on my knees and beg my friends for help?
Ken, it's not too late yet. You can't throw your whole life away.
I've already thrown my life away, Miriam. Once you die, you never get a chance to come back to life. You're being a little melodramatic, aren't you, Ken? No, I'm quite serious, Larry. I died during my murder trial when they brought out the story of Elsa Gaynor and me. But you weren't convicted. They set you free. I was dead as far as Elsa Gaynor was concerned. Reasons were good enough. I was dead in business. People don't trust their financial affairs to a man who's been tried for murder.
But I wish we'd seen you before, Ken. It's so tragic to think of you and how successful you were.
And how singularly unsuccessful I am now? It isn't so tragic, Miriam. Actually, I don't feel so badly about it. I don't feel at all. Not until somebody opens the wound again.
Ken, I have a little proposition to make you.
No. Thanks, Miriam, but I'm not considering charity.
This isn't charity. I have a proposition to bring you back to life.
Really, Miriam?
You run along, Larry. I want to talk to Ken privately.
But, well, of course, you have a perfect right to do whatever you like, Miriam, but do you think that... Oh, I'm quite harmless, Larry. I didn't mean that. I'm sorry. You know, your pride gets a little sharp when you've nothing to be proud of.
Please, Larry, tell the rest of the crowd I couldn't make it, and don't tell them where I am. Don't say anything about who we saw. Promise?
I don't think this is wise at all, Miriam.
I didn't ask you what you thought. Well, promise?
All right. Good night, Ken. Gosh, Miriam, I've been eating so furiously, I didn't even look at your apartment. It's very neat.
Well, it's wonderful what a couple of bestseller books and a feature writer's job will do for a gal.
No, that's the best food I've had in months. It was nice of you. Now, I'll be going along.
Just a minute. I said I had a proposition to make you.
I'm not taking money from anybody, if that's what you mean.
Oh, don't be a fool. When I saw you on the street, I got a simply tremendous idea for a book. The title's Comeback. It's the story of a man who deteriorates to nothing and then is given every tool to make a comeback.
Very interesting.
It's going to be a personal case history with nothing held back. Of course, we won't use your name, but it's going to be a story of you.
A guinea pig for the laboratory? No, thanks.
Oh, now, don't be stuffy. You earn everything you get, and what you'll get will be a chance to come back to life.
Don't you think I got hurt enough before I died, Miriam? Without sticking pins into me again?
The apartment across the hall is vacant. I'll rent it tomorrow. We'll say you've been in South America, and you built a new fortune down there. You've just come back and are ready to start in business again.
No, I couldn't go through with it. You don't have enough money to...
I have enough money to give you a good front. That's all you'll need. You always had more brains than any man in our crowd. With the right front, you'll soon be making a great deal, just like you did before.
If I'm up to it.
Well, how about it?
Why? Well, give me a little time.
No. You'll get more and more scared. You're deciding right now.
All right. All right. I'll give it a try.
Miriam, you've got to stop this foolishness. You're riding for a terrible fall.
If I get cracked up, Larry, it'll be my funeral.
Everybody else is fooled. They think Ken Starr is wonderful. The man who came back, they're calling him. Well, I know he's the man who was brought back.
He's getting away with it beautifully.
But it can't last, Miriam. He doesn't have the stuff. He didn't have it when he went to trial for murder, and he's lost a lot since. An awful lot.
He's a wonderful person, Larry. Life gave him some mighty swift kicks in the pants, but he's the same sweet guy always was underneath. He's just as clever and charming, coming to the surface. And you've no idea what a thrill it is to me to see him grow.
Wait till he sees Elsa and a new husband. Watch him fall apart.
This is a big town, Larry. With a little handling, he doesn't need to see either Elsa or Harlan McGrath.
You're in love with Ken Starr, aren't you? Oh, you don't need to answer me. You're just as simple-minded about him as you were when he was carrying a torch for Elsa.
Well, what if I am?
I'm not going to see you throw your life away, Miriam. It isn't love, it's an old obsession. I think too much of you to let you wreck everything you have.
If Ken Starr would have me, I'd marry him tonight. I've always felt that way.
You're a writer and you're in love with drama. You can't tie yourself to a psychopathic case.
He's not a psychopathic case. He's...
All right, then arrange a dinner. Invite Ken and me. And also invite Elsa and Harlan McGrath.
No. He isn't ready.
Either you arrange that dinner or the show's all over.
You wouldn't.
You fool the rest of the town with your story about Ken getting back from South America. But you can't fool me. Remember? I was there. Either you have that dinner party or I'll blow your little game sky high.
Harlan had to stop off and talk to a business acquaintance for a few minutes before he could leave Ken. And anyway, I wanted to see you alone first. You're looking very handsome, Ken.
You're as lovely looking as ever, Elsa. You know, your voice still does things to me.
That's very flattering. Oh, I'm so glad to know you've done so well. But I've missed you, Ken.
I've never missed you, Elsa, because you've always been with me.
Well, you've improved at making pretty speeches.
This Harlan McGrath, this new husband of yours, did I ever know him?
No, he was after your time. Oh, he's a grand person. You'll like him a lot.
No, Elsa, I'm afraid I'm not that big.
Ken, please, you won't make a scene. I couldn't bear
No,
it.
you never could stand scenes, could you, Elsa? You'd always been shielded from unpleasantness of any kind till you married Bill Gaynor. And you got a big dose of the wrong side of life and ran to me for protection.
Well, I suppose I should have testified at your trial, but I was so frightened. I never did believe you killed Bill, though.
It's very big of you, Elsa.
Maybe it was that I thought I knew who had killed him, and I was afraid to testify. I've always been such a coward.
What? You had evidence that you held back? Evidence that would have cleared me?
Well, I'm not sure. Ken, don't look at me like that. You frighten me.
Well, oh, hello, Miriam. Larry.
You two have had long enough for yourselves. We decided to join the party.
From the look in your eye, Ken, I'd say Elsa still has that old black magic for you.
Larry.
We weren't talking about black magic, Larry. As a matter of fact, I was trying to get the dope on her husband.
Oh, you like him. Everybody likes Harlan. This time, I'm afraid there's no excuse for you to come dashing to Elsa's rescue, Ken. Oh, by the way, where is Harlan?
Well, there's no need to wait for him. He wasn't sure how long he'd be detained and said for us to go right ahead and start dinner.
But shouldn't we wait?
Nonsense. He won't mind a bit. And after all, you're supposed to be on time for dinner appointments.
Well, if you're sure it's all right.
Perfectly.
Well, then we might as well go into the dining room right now.
I've never been here for dinner before, Miriam. Which way?
Right down the hall, Elsa. I'll lead the way. Here.
Well, Harlan's already here. Harlan, why didn't you come into the living room?
Well, he's sitting at the table. There's something wrong.
Harlan, what's the matter? Why don't you say something?
He's sick. Just a minute. Great Scott. He's dead.
What? Oh, no. No, that can't be.
Well, here we go again. I don't suppose there's a scratch on his right hand, is there?
Yes. Yes, there is.
It'll be filled with the deadly South American poison. Some detective will find some of it in my apartment. Somewhere. Excuse me. This is where I came in.
Ken, stop it. Get him away from that window. Ken, what do you think you're doing?
Oh, if you let go of me, I'll jump, Miriam.
Oh.
I don't think I'm up to going through all this again.
Larry, help me.
Sit down, Ken. I guess we'll have to call the police.
Well, did Ken Starr kill Elsa McGrath's husband? What was the motive for his death? How was it accomplished? We'll find out in the second act of New Lease on Death. Meanwhile, here's a brief message from our sponsor. Now, Act Two of New Lease on Death. Detective Cedric Darnay has taken over and seems quite perplexed at what should be a simple case.
You have most helpful, Mr. Starr. Sure, why not? I've been through all this before. It's a repeat performance. You'll find the poison in my apartment, just across the hall. Where? Well, I'm afraid I can't help you there, Darnay. You'll have to look around. But it'll be there. Don't you worry. You're admitting that you killed Miss McGrath? Sure, why not?
No, he didn't do it, Mr. Darnay. He couldn't have done it.
No? Why not?
He was standing in the living room talking to Elsa McGrath when Larry Montag and I walked in. Elsa said her husband had been detained by a call and a business acquaintance.
I see. You think, then, there is no possibility of collusion between Mrs. McGrath and Mr. Starr?
Why, of course not.
You concur in that opinion, Mr. Montag? Why, I guess so. To be honest about it, I wouldn't know.
That's ridiculous. Ken and I hadn't seen each other for 4 years till we met here. I'll swear to that.
Swearing to a statement does not impress me, Mrs. McGrath. You see, a murderer has already done something so much more serious than breaking an oath.
Oh, what's all the talk about? Why don't you put me under arrest and get it over with?
You think, because of your previous unfortunate experience with Miss McGrath's first husband, you will be in great trouble?
What do you think? No, Donnie. I know when I've been struck out. And whoever did it the first time's good enough to do it again.
Possibly. Mrs. McGrath, tell me, you're having trouble with your husband?
No, certainly not.
If you will pardon me, you do not seem to be greatly bereaved.
Harlan and I understood each other perfectly. Ours was no madly romantic love affair, but we were fond of each other, and, well, it was a very satisfactory arrangement.
She isn't capable of any real feeling for anybody but herself. She let Ken Starr go through hell rather than be smeared in court.
Why, you little... And I thought you were my friend.
Nobody could be a friend of yours if it involved anything on your part. You're the most selfish woman that ever lived.
Oh, I am I?
I saw what you were up to when I came into the living room tonight. You'd thrown Ken to the wolves, but he came back alive. And when you saw him, you were planning how you could put him back on your shelf.
Really, Miriam?
Oh, don't give me the grand dame stuff. You never wanted him in the first place, but you never wanted anybody else to have him either.
You fool, what are you trying to do? Let this detective get us all into trouble? I ought to...
Oh, please, go right ahead. Don't mind me. I find it most interesting.
I'm sorry. I suppose I should be ashamed of myself.
I take it, Miss Shelby, you feel you are a far more suitable mate for Mr. Starr than Mrs. McGrath.
How dare you talk like that?
I dare a great deal, Miss Shelby. You're afraid to put your emotions on display, hmm? Murder is the most primitive of all emotions.
Well, I guess I've made a fool of myself. All right. I'm in love with Ken Starr, and always have been.
What? Mr. Darnay, it seems that nobody's ever fallen for the right person around here. Elsa's first husband was in love with a chorus girl, and Ken Starr was in love with Elsa. Elsa was, well, in love with herself. And Miriam Shelby carried the torch for Ken. And I've been hanging around Miriam for 5 years, more or less, without results.
That is most helpful information, if correct, Mr. Montag.
Oh, it's correct, all right.
It opens most interesting avenues of conjecture.
Yeah? Like what?
For example, your unrequited love for Miss Shelby.
See here. Are you accusing me of murdering Howling McGrath just to get Ken Starr out of the picture?
I make no accusations, Mr. Montag. I merely theorize.
I remember at the time of Bill Gaynor's death. Remember, I told you tonight, Ken. I had a feeling maybe I knew the murderer.
Based upon what?
Bill had said something about having to see Larry Montag and said he didn't know why Larry wanted to see him.
That's a lie. I had no appointment with Bill Gaynor. I never had a business appointment with him in my life or his. It's a fine time to be tossing in a thing like that. Over 4 years after his murder.
The mills of the gods grind slowly. Sometimes, Mr. Montag. As I recall, the same method was used for Mr. Gaynor's murder. Is that not correct? Sure. Identical. Well, why don't you run across the hall to my apartment and find the poison? Here are my keys. You are very bitter, Mr. Starr. Bitter? Why wouldn't I be bitter?
Look, Mr. Darnay, I've been thinking. The dining room opens off the hall. You can come into it without going through the rest of the apartment.
Yes?
Larry could have made a business appointment with Howling McGrath, met him, and scratched his hand with that poison. Then he could have brought him into the dining room, left him, and come up to the front entrance of the apartment.
Miriam, you don't know what you're saying.
Anyway, it won't stand up, Miriam.
Why not?
Nobody'd make the mistake twice of using his own name and setting a murder rendezvous. Elsa, was the appointment made at Harlan's office?
Yes, why?
Of $5 will get you 50. But the records will show his appointment was with me. You see, I've been through all this before. I know just what to expect. Oh, how do you do, Miss Shelby? Sit down. I'm honored by having you visit my office.
Ken told me. You found the poison in the back of a dresser drawer in his apartment.
Yes. And the appointment was with Kenneth Starr, too. At least that name was used.
Your theorizing was right last night, Mr. Darnay. It must have been Larry Montag. It had to be. He planned all this to get Ken out of the way.
You seem more sure of yourself, Miss Shelby.
I have a good reason for being positive. It was Larry Montag who planned that dinner party. He said if I didn't have it, he'd tell the whole town how I picked Ken up out of the gutter and reclaimed him.
Why did you not tell me this before?
Well, I didn't realize how important it was.
It seems to be the one thing I needed. It doesn't stand to reason that a man who narrowly escaped conviction of one murder would commit a second murder in the identical manner and plant clues against himself all over the place.
Then you put Larry under arrest?
Yes, immediately.
Why, hello, Ken. Won't you come in?
Elsa, you've heard about Larry Montag.
They've arrested him, haven't they? Poor fellow.
Well, things are different this time, Elsa.
What do you mean?
Well, this time I'm not mixed up in it. We can get married now, can't we?
You rather startle me, Ken.
Well, there's nothing new about the idea, Elsa.
But you've been away for more than 4 years. I hardly know you anymore.
But some ways I haven't changed, Elsa. I'm still just as madly in love with you as I ever was. You still mean more to me than anyone else in the world.
Ken, I'm all mixed up on something. This job of yours in South America that everybody said was so tremendous. Then, while the detective was there, Larry said something about Miriam having picked you up when you were down and out.
What difference does it make?
Well, it makes a good deal of difference.
It better not, Elsa.
Don't look at me like that, Ken. After all, I'm used to nice things. I have expensive tastes. I need a husband who has a good deal of money.
Well, I'll get money all right.
Oh, you'll get it. But you don't have it. Is that the point?
Look, Elsa, we're wasting time. We've wasted years. Let's go get married right now.
I'm not at all sure that I want to marry you.
Oh, I guess Miriam and Larry were right about you. The only person you're in love with is yourself.
See here, Ken Starr, you can't talk to me like that. I'll thank you to get right out of this house.
Oh, you will, huh?
And hurry up about it.
You've got a lot of nerve ordering me out of your house after all the hell you've sent me through.
I had nothing to do with your being arrested.
You poor fool. You almost sent me to the electric chair. That telephone call to Bill Gaynor from Larry Montag was the important part of the whole setup. And you never came forward and told about it.
What do you mean?
I arranged things so it would look like somebody had planted evidence against me, tried to frame me. Then I called for the appointment and said I was Larry Montag.
You said you were Larry Montag?
Of course. That was to be where his perfect crime broke down, you see. All the evidence pointing toward me. But then that telephone call was to trip him up. And you didn't have the decency to step forward with the call. I couldn't ask about it because I wasn't supposed to know.
Then you really did kill Bill Gaynor. You're a murderer.
Yes, I killed him for you. You wanted it done, didn't you? You said you wanted to marry me, but you couldn't stand living under the same roof with him. You made a bargain,
You
Elsa.
thought I actually wanted you to commit murder?
You did want me to do it. You said you'd marry me in a minute if anything ever happened to Bill. Well, something happened to him, all right. And you welched on your deal.
You killed him.
We had a contract. We're going to keep that contract if I have to kill every man who ever looks at you.
You killed Holland, too.
Yeah, it was almost too simple. I didn't cover up a thing. I deliberately set all the evidence against me. I used my right name when I called Harlan McGrath for an appointment. Said I wanted to talk to him about the death of your first husband. I didn't even bother about hiding the poison. I didn't even deny killing him. And nobody believed me.
You won't get away with it. You'll go to jail. You'll be sentenced to death.
You think you can scare me with death, Elsa? You think you can scare me with death? A man who's already been through it? No. I've nothing to lose, Elsa. I can risk anything to get back the life you can give me.
You're insane. I wouldn't marry you if you were the last man on earth.
You marry me or you don't ever marry anybody, Elsa.
Put down that gun. You couldn't shoot me. You're too...
Huh?
I would not try to shoot if I were you, Mr. Starr.
We're just having a little argument.
I heard the argument, the whole thing. You were a most clever killer, Mr. Starr. Allow me to congratulate you on the extreme subtlety of your methods. So subtle that they seemed almost impossible.
Thanks, Donnie.
You overlooked only one thing.
Oh? What's that?
The obvious motive. Twice this lady's husbands were murdered, and each time you were in love with her.
But you arrested Larry Montag. I fooled you enough for that.
No. I arrested him because you had not spoken to the charming lady about marriage. You were afraid, and I arrested Montag to give you security.
You're pretty clever yourself, Donnie.
Thank you. I consider that a compliment from an expert. And now if you will come with me to the police station...
Just a second. If you pardon me, there's one thing I have to do first.
No! You shot me.
I'm ready now, Donnie. Here's my gun.
You realize that this brutal murder of Mrs. McGrath will inevitably mean the electric chair for you?
But I'm not afraid. Nothing to lose. Remember, this is where I came in. Well, Bobby, what's the story for next week?
It's a story about a newspaper reporter who gets...
All right, I didn't want to go on to the next week's because I have got the whole series, but I don't know how I feel about that. I enjoyed it, but the thing being is when audio quality, I mean, bearing in mind it was the 1940s, yes, but now the audio is getting better, like being refined, I kind of zone out, and then I start thinking like, oh, butterfly, and then I'm like, no, I need to listen to it, and then I'm like, oh, what am I going to have to eat tomorrow? And all that good. But I did enjoy it. Absolutely. Yeah, I don't play it often, Viking, to be honest. I just, every now and again, I think it's a good break. It's a good break. I did enjoy that one, actually, though, to be fair. I enjoyed it. So if you enjoyed it, guys, yeah, we'll be playing more of them in the future. We both had 13 followers so far tonight. Unlucky for some, but, you know, odd numbers are actually lucky here in Bulgaria. I just wanted to let you guys know that. And so welcome in if you are new. My name is Daza. You can probably tell, though, I don't sound Bulgarian. That's because I'm not Bulgarian. I am originally from the UK, but I moved here 9 years ago. So what we do is this is Forbidden Frequency, which is aired on Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. And normally it would be 2 hours, but Lisa, aka Creepy Glasgow Girl, you might want to look her up and follow her, does a very similar show, actually, like credit to Lisa and Captain Casket as well, and Devon if she's still here as well, the lovely Devon, because like they're the OGs. I'm very new to this, I'm going to be honest with you, but this is like my second week. And it's so nice to have you all here, guys. Thank you so much for being here and supporting. We are in the 200k plus club as well. Thank you so much, guys. That is awesome. So just also to help somebody out, Scarlett, I believe. Hi, Scarlett. So Scarlett's very new. I'm going to pin you, Scarlett. I hope you don't mind. Scarlett's very new to TikTok, guys. So please, 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 give her a follow. Show her some love. This is a lovely community. So it's not just my show, it's Lisa shows, Captain Casket, like a lot of us know each other. If you've got any questions, I'll be able to help you out, but don't worry about the fan club just yet. If you just find it out about TikTok, you'll want to know like how it works. Gifts are something else. They're not compulsory, they're just what people choose to give, you know, to thank the creators for the content they produce. But the fan club needs a heart me. You'll often see like a heart-shaped figure come up. And what the heart me does is it gives you points where you can level up and you get access to stickers, etc. But as I say, I don't want to give you too much information and overload you if you've just found TikTok. Okay, so just get yourself settled, enjoy the night. It's lovely to have you here, and that's fine. That's not a problem. So there we go. Welcome on in, Scarlett. It's good to have you here, my lovely. Okay, who fancies some Frankenstein? Who fancies a bit of Frankenstein, guys? Bit of the old Frankie. Well, it's an American one. It's not the original one, but yeah. So we've got a CBS Radio Mystery I've just found here. Because bearing in mind that I'm on till 11 and I did have my shows lined up and I've had to drastically, very quickly look for things. So I've got a CBS Radio Mystery here. I have no idea of the year, but it is called Frankenstein Revisited. I'm just going to see if there's a synopsis on here, guys. Give me a minute. No. All I know is it's the 400th anniversary coverage of Baron von Frankenstein. Might be a bad idea for a news item, especially since a good doctor and his creation are eager to attend. That's all that I know. That is all that I can tell you. So it's Frankenstein Revisited. It's probably like oldie worldy, coming to modern day. We know CBS. A lot of these were in the 70s. So there we go, guys. Enjoy Frankenstein Revisited.
The CBS Radio Mystery Theater presents... Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. Welcome to the world of terrifying imagination. Make yourself comfortable for the moment. You know, evil has a vitality that defies time. Its power can be curbed, denied, defeated, but only temporarily. And when it returns, its force is more malevolent than ever. We've all been to dark places and felt the presence of evil, and we've all seen things beyond our power of understanding. But, like Tom Fairley, we feel there are explanations for everything. Or are there?
Cold, bitter cold, the smell, decayed.
Frank. Frank? Is he...
No. He's unconscious. We'll talk to him later. Folger, did your men find anything else?
Just the grass. It's curious, Tom.
I don't see anything, Klaus.
Yes, you do, Tom, but it doesn't mean anything to you. You weren't here when we found Flip. The area is flattened, and there's the same strange discoloration.
What's all this got to do with Frank here?
I don't know. But I promise you, I'll find out.
Our mystery drama, Frankenstein Revisited, was written especially for the Radio Mystery Theater by Milt Wissoff and stars Michael Wager and Leon Janney. It is sponsored in part by Anheuser-Busch Incorporated, brewers of Budweiser, and by the Kellogg Company, makers of Kellogg's Special K cereal. I'll be back with Act One. We move now from the friendly people who make these broadcasts possible to the monsters who will make it impossible for you to sleep. I hope. Our drama opens on a story conference in a Madison Avenue bar. It will end, I assure you, in terror and fear.
Over here. Here, Tom.
You sure picked a great place for our meeting.
Yeah, well, you're late.
If I didn't have to fight my way through the mob at the bar, I might have been here sooner. All right, what's on your mind, Frank?
Well, I've been looking for a special that we can use as a springboard for our new horror series. And what's more appropriate than the old Frankenstein legend?
You mean Boris Karloff and his magic electrodes?
No, Tom. Not the hokey monster brought to life by the mad scientist. That was cooked up by Mary Shelley. It doesn't rate with the Gothic tale everyone in Germany knows about the infamous Baron von Frankenstein and his terrible death. It's got all the elements of a superb spook show. What's more, this is the 400th anniversary of the Baron's death.
So what?
So this, old buddy. The monster is reputed to return every century looking for fresh blood.
It won't work, Frank. I was stationed near Darmstadt, only a stone's throw away from the Frankenstein castle after World War I. I've seen the place. It doesn't look like much. Even the burial crypt has been turned into a potato cellar.
Well, how about the incidents you mentioned at cocktails the other night? That's what really put me onto the show.
Oh, those killings I blabbed about had nothing to do with any monster. The police were satisfied the murders were committed by a fanatical group of neo-Nazis who call themselves the werewolves. Who's going to be interested in a defunct castle on an anniversary nobody celebrates?
Well, they will this year. We're going to billboard the 400th anniversary with a gala festival.
Well, who's going to show? The peasants used to have a fit when I even mentioned the Baron's name. That was almost 30 years ago.
Oh, they'll come. We're going to have sausage and beer, fireworks, and a dandy house of horrors to set the stage for our countdown to midnight.
A fake documentary, papier-mâché, razzle-dazzle.
The storyline is sound. It should scare the heck out of people. Now, if you don't want to direct the special, then speak up.
All right. Count me in.
Good. Now, come on, square with me, Tom. Why all the bull about the potato cellar? You don't want to go back there, do you?
No, Frank, I don't like the place.
Then why not back out? I don't feel you're leveling.
Frank,
I want to keep on directing for the network. I won't let anything stand in my way. Not you, not the gray hairs creeping up on me. Not even Frankenstein and his blasted castle. Just let me leave this one thought with you. We'll see how much you enjoy the scene when midnight approaches. I'd like to hear the tune you whistle when the wind howls.
Mr. Larkin. Mr. Larkin here. Oh, so good to see you again. And you too, Mr. Fairley.
How are you? Klaus, I'd like you to meet our little company. This is Eileen Garrett, who will play the Baron's ward, Laura.
And a charming one, I'm sure.
Him I like.
And Flip Johnson, also known in the industry as The Voice. He'll do the descriptive background at the festival and the castle, the interviews with the man on the street. He will also double as Rolf, the suitor for Eileen's hand.
That won't take much acting. In that case, you might do.
This is Klaus Folger, our local representative, who will be our strong right hand during the production.
We met.
When do we meet Mr. Helmut?
Very soon. You'll find he makes an admirable Baron.
Oh, it's very strange. I've never heard of him.
Oh, he's quite a well-known actor, I assure you. Now I think it's time to leave for the castle. It's not the plaza, but I hope you will find it comfortable.
Yeah, I'm sure we will. Who goes with whom?
Well, there's enough room in the limousine for all of you. The baggage will follow in a small wagon... truck.
Yeah, how about you, Klaus? Aren't you coming with us?
No, Frank, I will see that the baggage is not consigned to München by mistake. But I will join you later.
I wonder what Mr. Helmut, our Baron, is like. I have a feeling.
Oh, Eileen, now you sound like Gloom and Doom Fairley. He's probably just another average, run-of-the-mill weirdo.
You've done a great job, Klaus. Even the crew's happy in the trailers.
I like my room fine. A bit drafty when the drapes are open, but the comforters will keep me warm, I'm sure.
How about this lunch?
Yeah. I haven't had wild boar since the last time I was here.
Oh, is that what it was? It tasted like suckling pig.
The secret is in the marinade, Flip.
I see.
Klaus, why don't you get the ball rolling? The details on the Frankenstein legend.
Oh, it's not a complicated story. The hated aristocrat who exercised all the prerogatives of his position in this village almost 400 years ago. Unmerciful beatings, torture, and death for what he considered affronts to his person. This was his home.
Be it ever so humble.
The Baron lived here with his ward Laura, but he was a thoroughly evil man and hardly behaved toward her like an uncle should. Tomorrow is the anniversary of the Baron's death. 400 years ago, the Baron had a spectacular scene in the castle with Laura and her suitor Rolf. He mounted his horse and rode off into the woods. Someone or something ripped him from his horse and tore him to pieces.
And the legend says that every century, the monster that killed the Baron returns. That's about it. We'll be doing this direct from the scene tomorrow night.
We'll have a short run through this evening. Look for places to spot mics and pick out locations.
Flip will stroll through the woods and give us a little ad-lib color.
Will there be a crowd there?
Not in the woods, Flip, baby. Just you and the Baron and the other monster.
Oh, how come?
Because no one in this area will venture into the woods after dark. Tomorrow night, the anniversary eve, they may not even stir out of their homes. Is that right, Klaus?
Possibly. People here are very superstitious.
Oh, are they? Why don't you explain what happened 100 years ago on the last anniversary?
I was not yet born.
Yeah, but you know what happened.
A man was found dead.
Dead, Klaus? He was butchered, wasn't he? Torn to shreds? And his head was found at the foot of the hill.
Well, Frank, this is it.
Well, I hate to admit it, Klaus, but Tom may have a point about the castle grounds. It is kind of tacky.
Well, I'm not sure I agree. Physically, it's not much, but the decay adds to the feeling I get. I'm really frightened.
Oh, come on now, Princess. You're letting that creep's tail get under your skin. There's nothing here but battered stone and dirt. Reminds me of my pad.
I get bad vibes. It reminds me of a trip I took to Central America years ago. The ruined pyramids, the
bloody altars where thousands were sacrificed to bloodthirsty gods. It had the same aura of evil.
You are most perceptive, Miss Garrett. Evil is everywhere.
Who are you?
I am Paul Helmut.
He will play the Baron in our production.
How did you know my name?
No mystery about that. You are the only actress in the cast.
Of course. Oh, forgive me, Mr. Helmut. You came upon us so suddenly.
Yeah, well, where did you come from? I never saw
From
you.
the Baron's bedroom. A passage leads directly here. The place is honeycombed with such passages.
But there are no other cars around. How did you...
I arrived here several days ago.
You've been here several days alone? Oh, I don't think I'd enjoy that.
I like to get into character, Miss Garrett.
Well, now that we're all together, I'd like Flip to walk through the woods and give us his impressions.
Oh, swell, off the top of my head?
Exactly. Anything you see and feel, don't force it. I want this played low-key, sound natural. It'll help build the finish.
He's all hooked up, Frank. He can start at any time.
Well, listen, are you going to tape this?
Yes, but only so that we have a record of it. Tomorrow is for keeps. Go, Tiger. Get the demons in the woods.
Well, I'd play the scene better if Eileen kept me company.
Oh, well, there's no moon, Flip. And I'd hardly call this a romantic setting.
Ah, romance is where you find it, Mama.
Is everything set, Klaus?
Yes. My assistant is about 100 yards in. Flip should be just about there now.
I don't want to interfere, Frank, but just what's going on?
Little surprise for our boy. It should make Flip less Flip.
Yeah, we have our men play slightly off the path. He will make small noises, sounds, create an atmosphere.
Does Flip know?
Of course not. That would defeat our purpose. Flip reacts beautifully. It will all be a surprise to him.
Frank, that's a dirty trick. Suppose something happens.
Oh, now what can possibly happen? It's just a small forest, trees and grass.
Well, I don't like it. Flip? Flip?
It's no use, Miss Garrett. He cannot hear you.
Klaus, give your man a cue and bring Flip in.
Well, I'm about a quarter of a mile into Baron Frankenstein's woods, and it's pretty much Dulesville so far. I was just thinking how strange it is. Haven't seen any animals around. Wait a minute. I think I just heard something. Probably a rabbit. I hope. Hey, there it goes again. Weird. Everything's so deathly still, and then suddenly just the faintest whisper of a sound, like something dragging. Hey, who's there? Do you think you're frightening me? Okay, I'll go in after you. The eyes. I can see them glowing. My God, it can't be. Oh, no, it's...
The bard said, some find tongues in trees, books in running brooks, and sermons in stones. Obviously, Flip saw and heard a great deal more in Frankenstein's woods. Or did he? Perhaps we shall know more when I return shortly with Act Two. Are there more things in heaven and earth than are dreamt of in our philosophy? Is there something in Frankenstein's woods that defies rational explanation? Or was Flip Johnson the victim of his own imagination? Perhaps if we push on with our little tale, we shall have the answer.
Flip, are you all right?
Well, wait a minute. Yeah,
What
I think so.
happened?
Well, I don't know. I was just strolling along, and wham, the lights went out.
What did you see?
Nothing.
But we heard you, Flip. The eyes, you said. The eyes.
Now, wait a minute. What are you talking about? I saw nothing.
We have it on tape. You complained about the cold.
And the strange lights, the eyes that burn bright.
You said it was impossible.
Well, all I remember is waking up and there you were. I mean, standing right over me.
What did your men find, Klaus?
Let me show you, Frank. Here we are. The point where Flip started to run. Now you can see the prints. Now we follow along for a few yards. And here we have...
Burned circle. In the middle, discolored. As if the grass had been frozen.
Frank, is this something that you...
We had nothing to do with that, did we, Klaus?
He's right.
I admit we arranged a few effects, but nothing more.
No, we would have had to have special refrigerating equipment, well below zero, to make such marks.
Well, how do you like it, folks?
It's fantastic. Instant Carnival by Frank Larkin.
No, Tom. Give credit where it's due. Klaus engineered the whole setup.
It was not so difficult. We have a long tradition of festivals here.
I could almost enjoy this if only...
Don't forget it, Eileen. Nothing really happened. Flip just got panicky and ran. He fell, blacked out. He'll be all right. Klaus, are we set in the House of Horrors?
Yeah, we can go at any time.
Good. You all know the routine.
We already have good coverage in town and at the zoo.
Let's zero in on the big scene.
All right. We'll pick up Flip and Eileen as the Baron's ward, Laura. Now, you Flip her suitor, Ralph, and you meet her at the House of Horrors. I'll take over, Frank, if you don't mind. I'd like to earn my credits.
I was counting on that, Tom. The show's all yours.
You ready, Klaus?
All set, Mr. Fairley.
All right, slated, Klaus.
Scene 12, take 1.
And... action.
The Baron is not expected before tonight, dearest?
Not until quite late. I think I shall stay here forever. It is so enchanting. I'm sick of formality, Rolf. I'm bored with the same walls, the same faces, the same small talk.
And the same guardian?
I feel almost free here.
Then why not leave? Come away with me.
Once when I was a child, my father took me to such a fair. He filled me with cakes and pink drinks.
Yes, and you always got sick.
Oh, but it was worth it. I enjoyed it so.
Oh, look, Laura, look. This is the House of Horrors.
This doesn't look so horrible. All tinsel and paint.
Come inside with me.
All right, cut. Hey, that was right on the nose, kids. It's a perfect first take.
Oh, good.
All right, that's it for now. We'll pick up the woods near the castle at 8 tonight. Just take it easy until then. Klaus, you'll have your crew setting up at 7, right?
At 7, Mr. Fairley.
Eileen, you in a hurry?
No, why?
Well, how about a turn through the House of Horrors? Give you the $5 tour?
Oh, I could use the exercise.
Good. You pick the passage, we'll follow it.
Let me see. Ippity, jibbity, zippity, zam.
Sam it is.
Oh, this reminds me of my first date.
Well, all first dates are creepy. Mine had a walleye.
And mine took me to the tunnel of love. Our first kiss was an orthodontist's nightmare. Braces rubbing against braces. We sent out sparks that lit the tunnel.
It's too bad we're past the braces stage.
You know, Tom, that's the first time I've heard you laugh since we started this trip.
There's nothing much to laugh at.
Was it that bad?
Yeah. I get the feeling I'm reliving the whole thing. I don't know why.
Well, I'm a pretty good listener, Tom. You want to talk about it?
No, why not? It was 45 and the war was just over. We'd been through some rough times and we were sent here for R&R.
R&R?
Rest and recreation.
Oh.
Seemed like heaven at first. So peaceful. No noise, no bloodshed. But it turned sour. Some of my buddies got blown away.
Did they ever discover who did it?
No, not a clue. The Army command blamed the neo-Nazis, the werewolves. But the townspeople were convinced it had something to do with the Mad Baron. It's a bad scene.
And you?
I believe what I see. But it did shake me. I'm glad Flip is all right.
So am I.
But not for the same reason?
Oh, look, Tom. Flip and I are just friends. Casual friends.
That's the best news I've had in days.
What's that up ahead?
Looks like a treadle.
Well, what are we waiting for? Treadles are for treading. Step on it.
Disturbed my slumber. I will have revenge.
That's one heck of an effect. The Baron in non-living rubber expanding before your very eyes. This would be sensational at Mace's parade.
Klaus didn't overlook a thing. It should go over big with the tourists and the people in the village.
On the contrary, after the first person sees this, it will keep them away.
Helmut, where did you come from?
What are you doing here?
Just visiting.
Oh, you startled us.
I know. I seem to have the same effect on the people in town.
You look familiar to me. I've seen you before, but I can't remember where.
Shadows and half-light make strange impressions. I wonder if you can give me a hand, Mr. Fairley.
With what?
Something I found in a recess back there.
Okay, lead the way.
What is it?
I don't know. Signs of digging. I was about to see what it was when I heard your voices. Here.
Hey, you're right, Helmut. Those are fresh marks. Don't come any closer, Irene.
What is it?
A wild boar, I think.
What's left of it? It's not a pretty sight.
It's literally been ripped apart.
Oh!
Yes? I understand. It will be all over tonight. No, we'll finish the rest back in the States. You can count on that.
What was that all about?
The town council. They want us out as soon as possible. They were polite but firm. Too many things been happening. Flip and then the dead boar. The word's getting around and is becoming amplified in each telling. Did your visit to town pay off?
I think so. It was tough getting permission to go through the old records. The clerk of the city hall was the perfect bureaucrat. He insisted on an application countersigned by his boss. I threatened to go to the burgomaster, and he caved in.
Now, how about the newspaper?
They were reluctant, too, but greedy. A few marks in the right palm paved the way.
Well...
All right, see for yourself. Here's a reproduction of the paper's front page 100 years ago. Take a squint at the guy who was separated from his head.
I don't know. It's pretty well faded.
Look at the eyes and the forehead.
It could be, I suppose.
And here's a print of an oil painting of the original Baron von Frankenstein.
I believe Mr. Fairley thinks the picture resembles me.
All right, Helmut, where the devil did you come from?
This old castle is honeycombed with secret passages.
And you just keep wandering through them like you know where you are, hmm?
I have been exploring them for days.
You know, Tom, there is a resemblance.
A trick of your imagination.
I knew I'd seen you somewhere before.
You're talking nonsense, gentlemen. I could not possibly have been here a century ago, let alone 400 years.
How about 30 years ago?
I was only a child then.
What about your family?
I have none. They were killed in the war. Does that satisfy you, Mr. Larkin?
I don't know about Frank, but it sure doesn't clear things up for me. Stay inside until midnight, Helmut. You understand?
Perfectly.
And stay out of the passages until the show's been recorded. I don't want any more surprises.
This place is beginning to get me. I'll be glad to get it over with.
Dinner is ready. We'll eat in here tonight.
Just as long as it isn't boar. Hey, where's Eileen?
She has a headache.
Well, I'd better go up and see if I can do anything for her.
It's not necessary. I've sent some food up to her. I have some bad news. 3 members of the crew quit. They were all as frightened as the townspeople.
Bad news? That's all we need.
Well, I have replaced them, but with such short notice, I'm afraid I've not been able to run up the most competent technicians.
Well, I don't imagine what's happened today helped much.
Oh, that's all right, Klaus. I know you've done your best, and We'll just keep our fingers crossed.
Hey, pass the salad, will you, Tom?
Nothing stops your appetite, does it, Flip?
No, I'm just a growing boy, Tom. I need fuel for my engines.
What? What's that?
Arlene.
It's just behind that wall.
Impossible. There's nothing there.
You keep trying the wall. There may be a passage there. I'm going to a roll.
I'm with you. Look, the place is a mess.
Anything's happened to Eileen.
I know, Tom. Look, footsteps in blood.
They lead up to the panel.
All right, let's knock a hole in it.
It's no use. It's oak, several inches thick.
Here. Press this carving.
Where did you come from, Helmut?
All right, we'll talk about that later. Hey, look, it's moving.
And there she is.
Eileen. Eileen.
Oh, Eileen, honey. Here. Yeah, that's good. She's coming around.
Are you all right, Eileen?
I think so.
What happened?
Well, I was lying in bed, trying to pull myself together. It was dark and cool. Suddenly I felt something in the room. I sat upright, but I couldn't see anything. But I knew it was there. I stepped off the bed, felt something warm and sticky. I panicked and ran. Next thing I knew, I was being held. And then... nothing.
You fainted.
I suppose so. But just as I was going out, I heard my name.
Who was it?
I don't know. It was just a whisper.
A nightmare, perhaps?
A nightmare? With a German accent.
Robert Penn Warren wrote, "The nightmare stumbles past, and you have heard it fumble at your door before it whimpers and is gone. It acts like the old hound that used to snuffle your door and moan. But who, your host inquires, has heard it speak with accent foreign?" We shall return shortly with more on the Castle of Bad Dreams in Act 3. If you have ever ridden a nightmare, you know what a hellish mount it can make. It carries you unwillingly beyond anguish and terror, through deadly whispers and pools of blood. But oh, the relief when it's over. Let's return now to Act 3 and the end of the ride.
How's Eileen doing, Tom?
Physically fine, but she's as tight as a drum. Now, look, why don't we get the police in, Frank?
No way. We got 2 strikes against us in town now. Call the authorities in and we're through. We've gone too far.
We certainly have. We're right up against the point of no return.
But the production is almost finished.
Damn the production! What does it take to convince you, corpses?
You're being melodramatic, Tom. Nothing's really happened yet. So Flip saw something and a boar was slaughtered.
Did you see the condition Eileen's room was in? And how did she get into the passageway?
Surely you've heard of sleepwalking.
And I suppose she dreamed up the mangled animal and the blood, huh?
No. But so far, no one's been hurt.
Yeah, so far.
And nothing is going to happen. Now, we've got everybody on the alert. There are guards all around the place. Klaus has brought some extra men in. We've taken every precaution.
Every precaution except the most obvious one. Now, let's get out of here, Frank, before it's too late.
Not until the show's wrapped up. Come in. What is it, Helmut?
Volker says we're ready.
Oh, you used the door this time, Helmut. What happened? The passageway blocked?
Why the get-up? You won't be on camera, you know.
Just a few replicas of the Baron's wardrobe to help me get into character. Authentic, I can assure you.
You're taking this role quite seriously.
I take all my roles that way. I know only one way to act. If that's all, I'll be going.
Okay, tell them Mr. Fairley will be right there.
All right, what's up, Frank? I should be splitting, too.
Now, look, Tom, I don't feel there are any grounds for your suspicions, but I've had some checks made on Helmut's past. What he's done, where he comes from. I expect a report any moment now. That should clear the air.
Well, I hope so.
Now, all I ask is let's get the job done. Don't let your feelings get in the way.
I won't. But if the news is sour, don't keep it from me, will you? In this case, ignorance can be disaster.
Oh, boy, it's getting cold out here, Tom. What's taking them so long?
They're almost set. How do you feel, Eileen?
About like Flip. Cold and miserable. Oh, I could use a fireplace and a hot toddy.
That's just what you'll have as soon as we finish this scene. It's short, but not sweet. Now, you and Flip, as the Baron's ward and your suitor, are returning to the castle. You got it? You're frightened, and Flip is trying to comfort you.
Ah, good. That's one scene I'll truly enjoy.
Mr. Fairley, why didn't you answer me on the talk back?
I didn't hear anything.
The equipment must be out. We're set to go.
Oh, good. Where's Frank Larkin?
I thought he was with you. He left us some time ago.
Did he say where he was going?
I assumed he was coming here. He did say something strange.
What was that?
Something about being convinced at last. Does that mean anything to you?
It sure does, Klaus. Send your men through the woods and the castle grounds.
Look, I think we're just wasting our time. Let's go back to the castle and wait. He'll be along.
You can go back, Flip. I'm not going to give up until we find Frank.
Oh.
We shall have the crypt to search and Klaus's crew to hear from.
Mr. Fairley, it's Mr. Larkin. We found him. Come quickly. This way, Mr. Fairley, in the clearing.
Is he hurt?
Yes, I think badly. There.
Frank, are you all right?
He cannot hear you, I'm afraid.
Oh, but he's still breathing. Get an ambulance.
Help is on the way.
Was he conscious at all?
No.
Oh, no, don't try to talk, Frank. We're here. You're going to be all right.
Frank, just lie quietly, huh?
Don't come near me. Don't touch me. Don't...
He's shivering. Throw a blanket on him.
Who did this, Frank?
Cold, damp, and the smell.
Who was it?
Cold, bitter cold, and the smell, decayed.
Frank. Is he...
No. He's unconscious. We'll talk to him later. Fulga, did your men find anything else?
Just the grass. It is curious, Tom.
What? I don't see anything.
Yes, you do, but it doesn't mean anything to you. You weren't here when we found Flip. The area is flattened, and the same strange discoloration.
What's all this got to do with Frank?
I don't know. But I promise you, I'll find out. Hello. Listen, I'm calling about Mr. Frank Larkin. The patient in room 305. You understand me? Oh. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to shout. I see. Thank you.
Tom, what did they say?
Well, his condition is stable. That's what every hospital says, unless you're dying.
Do they expect him to be there long?
Just a few days. You know, it's all so strange. So many things have happened. Flip, you, and now Frank. But nobody's been really hurt badly.
There are a few mangled animals.
Yes, well, that's what's bugging me. The animals get slaughtered, but people are more frightened than hurt. Except for Frank's close shave. Well, why? It doesn't make any sense. Anything powerful enough to mash some poor defenseless creature surely could do more damage than that.
Well, maybe there's no connection between any of the things that have happened.
Oh, that'd be piling coincidence on coincidence. I don't believe it, and I don't think Frank did either. After he got that phone call he was waiting for.
Well, then why don't you call the police?
For the same reason that Frank didn't.
But you kept begging Frank to delay the production.
Oh, not now. I'm going to finish this tonight, for Frank's sake. But I'm going to be sure that whoever's behind this pays the price.
And how will you do that, Mr. Fairley?
Oh. I guess you tried the door once and didn't care for it, huh?
It is easier to use the passageway. You didn't answer my question?
I know I didn't. The reason is simple. I don't know yet. But I will before tonight's over.
You mentioned a phone call, Mr.
Sorry to interrupt, guys. I just need to let you know. I just had a notification because, you know, like if you go live, you have to sometimes do this jigsaw puzzle, and it just tells TikTok that you're still active. And I've already done it, but I've just had 2 notifications to say inactive, but I didn't get the puzzle. So normally what it does is it gives you 4 minutes to count. It counts down 4 minutes, and if you don't do it in 4 minutes, it shut you down. I'm hoping that I won't be, but if I suddenly go, like, give me a minute and I'll bring the live back and I'll continue playing. But hopefully that won't happen, but I want to let you know just in case. All right, I'll continue playing.
Mr. Larkin received.
Yes. If only I knew what it was.
Perhaps I can help you.
How?
The telephone lines into the castle were a special installation. An exact record is kept at the company of every call made from and into the building.
Well, then all we have to do is call the company and find out.
Not exactly. They will give it to the police, however.
That's out.
Why?
Please, Tom, call them in. And the next time, whoever's doing this may forget the difference between man and beast.
She's right, Mr. Fairley. You do not know whom you are dealing with.
Do you?
Auf Wiedersehen. I will see you shortly, when the fun begins.
Okay, Klaus, let's get some levels.
Get Flip to say a few lines. We need some levels.
Okay. This is Flip Johnson in the burial crypt underneath the Frankenstein castle.
That's enough, fine. Thank you. Now stand by.
See if you can sharpen up the sound, Klaus.
Yeah, I will try.
All right, Eileen. You get to the Baron's room in the castle. Helmet's there already. We'll do your scene first.
Are you all right?
Oh, I'm fine. Don't worry about a thing. We've got everything under control. I'll see you later. Klaus, pick up Helmet. Tell him Eileen's on her way.
Yeah. Helmut? Mr. Fairley would like to speak with you. Get on the talk back. Helmut? Are you there, Helmut? Get to the talk back.
Give me that, will you? Helmut, this is Tom Fairley.
I'm here, Tom, but no sign of Helmut.
Where the devil is he?
I don't know.
Oh, damn. Ask one of the men outside the door to check. You stay put.
He says he saw Helmut heading for the crypt some time ago.
Klaus, see if you can find him. I'll handle things here.
Yeah.
Flip, do you hear me?
Yeah, loud and clear, Tom. You ready for me now?
Have you seen Helmut?
Nope. He's supposed to be here?
Just stand by. Eileen, have they found Helmut yet?
No. What's going on?
I don't know, but...
I think we had better go to the crypt scene first. I've seen through the passageway, but there are no signs of Helmut.
I guess you're right. Flip?
Yeah, what now?
Start your narration, and if you spot Helmut, let me know, huh?
Okay. This is Flip Johnson in the burial crypt underneath the Frankenstein castle. It is said that every century the monster that slew Baron von Frankenstein returns to feed his bloodlust. And every century the Baron returns from his grave to meet his fate again. We are less than a minute from the hour of midnight, when all this is supposed to take place. The question is, what will happen here tonight? In just a few seconds we shall know. This burial crypt is one solid room cut out of deep rock. Behind the crypt is a tunnel leading to other burial vaults and to passages that have never been truly explored. It is reputed that 1,000 years of Frankenstein lie buried here. Wait a minute, cut it, Tom. I have to stop. Listen, are you picking up any sounds?
Yes, something that sounds like dragging. Do you see anything?
Well, no, but the sounds are getting louder. Tom, are you trying to pull something?
Well, no, Flip, believe me. Why would I try to pull it?
Something seems to be dragging. I hear breathing. At least that's what I think it is. It's getting cold and damp in here, and I smell something horrible.
Well, get out, Flip. Get out as fast as you can. All right, close in, men. Get into the crypt as fast as you can. I want every man in there.
I can see them now. Eyes. Evil. Bright as cat's eyes. Glowing. And enormous. Oh, God, help me.
I can't move. It's here. It's here. Who are you? Who?
This is the crypt, Tom. Someone's heading into the passageway. Over there, I think it's Helmut.
What about Flip?
It's not good. His throat's been crushed.
Oh,
He's
no.
not breathing.
Somebody stay with Flip. The rest of you go after whatever is in that passageway.
There. Stop. Stop, Helmut. Don't move. He's gone.
What do you mean he's gone?
He's disappeared. Vanished. Into thin air. So, this is goodbye, my friends.
Yes, and I can't say I'm sorry to go.
Tell me, what will you do with the tapes?
Oh, make a show out of them. Add a few scenes, and we'll be ready to send some shivers down our listeners' spines.
The publicity should help.
I suppose so. But I can't help wishing it hadn't come at such a price. Poor Flip. It was a costly show.
Klaus, we've been sparring around for quite a while now. Let's stop avoiding the subject. Who was Helmut?
An actor. That is all I know.
But without a past. The report I received was completely blank except for his acting credits. Nothing.
He was just an actor. Obsessed with a role.
Do you really think so, Klaus?
What else can I think?
Then how do you explain what happened in the crypt? After he attacked and killed Flip, you and your men closed in on him?
And he vanished.
Right before your eyes.
But there must be an explanation. He knew every inch of the castle and the grounds, every secret passageway.
Then you don't think he met the fate of the Mad Baron?
There were no signs of his remains.
Just some flattened, burned-out blades of grass.
It's an unbelievable climax for a legend.
Legends have no climax. They go on and on.
Drop us a line when you find out what really happened.
I promise. But if you don't hear from me soon, you may have to wait another century for the facts.
Since we don't have 100 years to spare, we'll just have to make up our own minds about Paul Helmut. Was he the infamous Baron von Frankenstein brought back to life? Or was he, and I don't mean to be redundant, merely a crazed actor? I'll be back shortly. There is no need to look for a supernatural source of evil. Man has shown himself capable of every wickedness. But regardless of where it arises, evil has a vitality beyond time. Its power can be stemmed, but it will return. Our cast included Michael Wager, Leon Janney, Ralph Bell, E.V. Juster, and William Redfield. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. And now, a preview of our next tale.
I need to hear it, Alice. We who have more or less left this world can't come back unless we are wanted by someone who is still here.
But I love you and I need you. I desire you. You should know that, Charles.
Well, it doesn't hurt to hear it.
Here's your chocolate. Try it.
I don't want it.
Oh, Charles.
The longer we're away from this earth, Alice, the less we rely on our senses. Mashed potatoes begin to taste like cold cream, coffee tastes like iodine, and this chocolate tastes like mud. They tell me this is quite normal.
Charles, when you say they, you mean...
I mean them, of course. All those.
The ones up there?
It isn't up there, Alice, and it isn't down there either.
This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.
You know, one of the things I love about CBS Radio Mystery Theatre is A.G. Marshall's conclusions at the end. It's often food for thought, isn't it? It's like it makes it all real and makes you think, and it's like, yeah, you're right. I enjoyed that. We have one more show to play for the night, guys. Before I do, I'm going to give myself a little bit of a shameless plug, so please forgive me. Two things. The first thing is, if you love everything about Mystery Theatre and spooky radio shows, and you find that you miss my shows ever, I now have a channel on TubeView. You can find it by typing in something like Forbidden Frequency Darren. And the first 3 shows that I've aired are all on there now. This one will be going up tomorrow morning. So please consider subscribing. And, you know, if you ever want to play in the background or anything like that, while you're cooking or anything like that, you know, doing art, anything, reading, you know, just helps the channel out. I don't mind. I really don't mind. I'm really enjoying this. So they're there permanently, and you can revisit them as many times as you want if you want to hear my dulcet tones, that is. Secondly, I don't often do this, guys, but I'm just going to let you know, if anybody goes live in the UK and you go live regularly, if you don't have an agency, you might want to consider being part of an agency. I am actually one of the directors of an agency called Raise, and what we offer is account protection. So all that means is that if you do go live and you get a ban, we work directly with TikTok to recover the account as quickly as possible. But not only that, we also give you training and support and help. So it's just food for thought. It's by no means do you have to, but it is a sensible option if you do go live. So it's something to consider. If you do have any questions and you want to message me, that's absolutely fine as well. So yeah, I don't often do that, but I just wanted to get that out there tonight. So there we go. So I've got one more show to play, and then that'll be the last one of the night, guys. So this is a show from The Whistler. It was aired on the 19th of June, 1943, and it is called House of Fear.
Have you heard the strange tales of the Whistler?
I'm the Whistler.
Please, Paul, take me away from here. I can't stand this lonely place. I'm frightened. It's too quiet here. If you don't take me away, I'll leave by myself.
Saturday night, and again, CBS presents The Whistler.
I, the Whistler, know many things, for I walk by night. I know many strange tales, many secrets hidden in the hearts of men and women who've stepped into the shadows. And so I tell you tonight the amazing story of House of Fear. In an apartment overlooking New York City, a young man and a young girl stand facing each other. The girl is calm. The young man is tense with anger. The girl is Lana Wallace. The young man, Paul Garson. Silence reigns for a few seconds. Then...
What? What did you say, Lana?
I said I was going to be married, Paul.
Married?
Yes, married.
But, Lana, you don't know what you're saying. You're out of your mind.
No, Paul, I'm quite sane.
I thought you were in love with me.
that we were going to be married.
In all the months I've known you, you've never said a word about marriage until now.
You knew I was madly in love with you.
Yes, Paul, but there was nothing about marriage.
Oh, please, Lana, please listen to me. You don't know what you're doing. You'll never be happy with anyone else. Now, please think it over. Please wait until you're sure.
I am sure, Paul. I've made up my mind.
Oh, what's the matter with me?
Well, nothing's the matter with you.
Oh, no? There must be something.
Nothing.
Oh, then why change your mind so suddenly?
There's nothing sudden about it. I've known the man I'm going to marry for some time.
Some time? You mean a few days, I suppose.
It doesn't matter.
It does to me. Who is this man?
It doesn't matter.
How does it happen you never told me about him?
I didn't think it was necessary.
Oh, I see. Playing both ends against the middle, eh?
You'd better go, Paul.
Do you love him?
I said you'd better go.
Do you love this man, or is it just a matter of...
Will you leave?
Is it money you're after? Is he some old duck ready to kick off?
Please, you're talking nonsense.
Who is he?
If you insist on knowing, his name is Gregory Hellman.
Gregory Hellman?
Yes.
And who's Gregory Hellman?
He's a manufacturer.
Oh, some old duck you're taking for a ride.
At least he's not as young and stupid as you are.
All right. Go ahead and marry him, but I'll tell you this. You'll be bored with him from the day you marry him.
That's my business.
Oh, what a sap I've been. All this while, what a stupid nitwit.
Goodbye, Paul.
Yeah. That's the way it goes, I suppose. Well, there's no use crying over spilled milk, is there?
No, Paul.
Well, so long, Lana.
Goodbye, Paul.
Oh, I'll run into you one of these days. I'll have one of my shoulders patted especially for you, for crying purposes only. So long, Lana.
Nevertheless, Lana had a mind of her own. A few weeks later, found her married to elderly Gregory Hellman. Now they're on a train, following the ceremony, on their honeymoon.
Well, my dear, are you happy?
Oh, of course I am, Gregory. I've never been so happy in my life.
You seem a bit solemn.
Do I?
Yes, you've been staring vacantly out the window for half an hour. What are you thinking about?
Nothing. Nothing in particular.
Are you wondering if you've done the right thing?
Oh, no, Gregory, certainly not. I'm really very happy. It's just that...
Just what?
Oh, I don't know, but for some reason there's something about a wedding ceremony that makes me sad.
Sad?
Mm-hmm. I don't know why, but it seems so much like a funeral service.
Funeral? Oh, good heavens.
I'm sorry, Gregory. I know that's an awful thing to say.
Oh, come, Lana. Stop thinking about it. Cheer up.
Yes, I must get such a thought out of my mind. I must.
Just wait till we get to our honeymoon house. You'll cheer up then.
Yes. Did you buy a place?
Buy? Oh, no, I wouldn't buy a place way down here. It's too far from New York.
You rented it?
Yes, took it for a month.
What is it, a cottage?
Oh, no, it's a villa.
Well, what's it like?
Well, I've never seen it, but I understand it's on a cliff overlooking the sea. Quite secluded and about 8 miles from the town.
How on earth did you happen to rent a place way down here, a place you'd never seen?
Oh, I was looking for an out-of-the-way place, and this agent approached me, and it sounded like the very thing for a quiet honeymoon. No one around, not even servants.
No servants?
No, and I doubt very much we'd be able to get any. But we'll get along. In fact, I'd prefer it that way.
A villa. Sounds fascinating, doesn't it?
That's why I took it. I'm sure you'll like it, Lana.
Yes, Gregory. I'm sure I will. You're a darling.
You know, I never realized how vacant my life has been the past 10 years. How really lonely I've been since Emma died. No children, no close relations.
No relatives, Gregory?
No? Oh, I think I have a second cousin somewhere.
Well, I'll do my best to make up for those lonely years, Gregory.
I'm sure you will, darling. It's strange. Here I am, 50 years old, and all of a sudden I feel like a youngster again. You think I look 50?
Certainly not. You're very young looking.
Well, I'll keep up with you, even though I am twice your age. I'm not falling apart yet.
Of course you're not.
You know, I think I'll retire from business. I have plenty now. Why should I go on working like a slave when I can forget everything and enjoy life?
Give up your business?
Yes. We'll find some nice restful spot somewhere and take it easy from now on. What say?
Yes, Gregory. I'd like that. Just the two of us.
All right, darling. It's a deal.
And so,
2 weeks go by. 2 lazy weeks. Happy weeks for Gregory. He lolls about the villa, reading and sleeping, having the time of his life. But Lana, being so much younger, is at times somewhat bored. However, she's most tolerant with her elderly husband and does her best to be satisfied with his idea of happiness. Then early one morning, Gregory flies up to New York and returns in the evening.
Well, Lana, I'm back.
Gregory, so soon? I didn't really expect you this early.
No? Well, it's a quick trip by plane. Good weather all the way.
How did you find things at the office?
Oh, running along as though I'd never left the place.
That's good.
Well, the business will have to run without me from now on, darling.
Without you?
That's right. I'm through with it.
You mean you're not going back?
Nope, I've sold out to another firm.
Gregory, you don't mean it.
I do mean it. It didn't take an hour. I had several good offers, so I took the best one. Closed the deal, signed the papers, and said goodbye to the whole thing.
Well, and what are you going to do now?
Oh, I don't know. Take it easy. Travel around as much as we can and look for a place to settle down. Maybe a farm or a ranch. You'd like that, Lana.
A farm?
Well, it doesn't have to be a farm. Just some place where I can putter about with a few flowers and maybe a little garden.
Putter about?
Oh, we'll find a place, and we'll keep going till we do.
Gregory,
Yes, dear?
what's wrong with this place?
This place?
Well, yes, it's secluded. There's plenty of ground for you to grow things and putter about. Why not this place?
Well, I hadn't thought about this villa, but I suppose it would be all right.
I'm sure it would be the very thing. You may travel the country over and never find another spot so nice as this.
Well, maybe not. You like it here?
Yes, I like the quiet and the sea. It's very restful.
Well, maybe it isn't for sale.
You could find out.
You sure you'd like to stay here?
Yes, Gregory, I'm sure I would.
Well, then I'll see the local agent in the morning.
Yes, Gregory.
Oh, by the way, aren't you driving in tomorrow to the hairdresser's?
Yes.
Well, then why don't you see the agent?
I? But I wouldn't know how to handle it.
Oh, of course you would. If the place is for sale, take an option on it. And perhaps it would be best to lease it for a year with an option to purchase. That's simple enough.
I don't know what the place is worth.
Well, offer him $75,000, but if it comes to a showdown, I'd be willing to pay $100,000. There's a lot of land here.
Very well, I'll talk to him. Who owns the villa?
Oh, I don't know. It's part of a huge estate. I don't think anyone lived here very much.
You know, at first I was depressed here. There seemed to be something about this villa that made me feel so alone. A sort of melancholy feeling. But it's apparently worn off, and I'd like to own the place.
Well, then we will, by all means.
What did you tell your associates at the office?
Oh, I just said so long that they probably wouldn't see me again for a long time because I was just going to travel around the country for a while.
That's good. At least you won't have your mind on business from now on.
Nope, nothing but rest and putter about in the sun.
Well, dinner's ready, if you are.
I'm famished, darling.
Well, Mrs. Hellman, the villa is for sale. It's been up for sale for quite a spell.
What do they ask?
I haven't set a price. What do you offer?
$75,000?
Mm-hmm. Well, that's somewhat in line. I think that would be accepted.
Where's the owner? How soon could you contact him?
Yeah, that's trouble. I don't know where he is just now. Been running around all over the country. Why don't you take an option?
Well, I'd rather lease the place for a year with an option to buy at any time.
Fair enough. Lease for a year and an option to buy. I'll make out the lease and the option. You better put up 10% on the option. That'd be $7,500.
Very well. I'll give you a check.
Good. I'm sure this will go through because the owner wants to get rid of the place. Hasn't been here in 2 years.
Why does the owner want to get rid of it?
Oh, I don't know. There's too many other places, I guess. Well, it's yours for a year anyway.
You feel confident he'll accept?
I know he will. Don't you worry about that.
Thank you, Mr. Blodgett.
Thank you. This will make me a nice commission. I've been trying to sell the villa for several years, and this is the first offer I've had.
I see.
Just take a few minutes, Mrs. Hellman, to draw up the papers.
Then 6 months passed by. 6 months during which Lana became more and more bored with her elderly husband and his puttering about in the garden. There were harsh words about it, and so they closed the villa. Gregory left. and Lana took a plane for Mexico City. And there she ran into, of all people, young Paul Garson.
Why, Lana, what on earth are you doing in Mexico City?
Oh, nothing in particular.
Well, I'm certainly glad to see you.
Are you, Paul?
Yes. And now I guess now is the time to apologize for the way I acted when you ditched me.
You don't need to apologize, Paul. I wish I had listened to you.
What? Didn't your marriage work out right?
No.
Oh, what happened?
Oh, I just couldn't stand it any longer. I was bored within an inch of my life, so I up and left him.
Left him?
Well, no, not exactly that. He left me, too. We just left each other. He went away, and I came down here.
Well, why down here?
To get a divorce.
Oh, Lana, a divorce? Did you get it?
I did.
What happened to your husband?
I don't know. He was notified, but he didn't contest. He didn't even answer the charges.
Incompatibility?
Yes.
Did you ask for a property settlement?
No.
Well, why not?
Well, because he'd already signed over half his cash assets to me and several other articles, so I felt that was enough to take care of me for a long while. I just couldn't go on, Paul. I just couldn't.
No.
He was so much older than I. He was ready to settle down in an armchair and sit the rest of his life away. I just couldn't do that.
I understand, dear. You're wide awake, Lana. You're just starting. I know how it must have been.
Oh, he was nice enough, but I just couldn't go on. I just couldn't be 50.
Lana, dear, can you forgive me for saying the things I did?
Yes, Paul.
I was so much in love with you that, well, I thought I couldn't live without you.
But you have, Paul, haven't you?
No, Lana. No, I haven't. I've banged around all over this hemisphere since you turned me down, and I haven't been happy one single moment.
Haven't you, Paul?
No, dear. No, not until this very moment.
Oh, I'm sorry. So sorry. I made a big mistake.
You did?
Yes. I should have married you.
Then why didn't you?
Well, I'll tell you. This is a confession. As a child, I lived in poverty. Everything I had was a hand-me-down. My father never earned his salt. My mother was always in need, so I made up my mind that love wasn't worth it, that I would sacrifice love for the things I felt I deserved.
So you turned me down for this man, Hellman, because he could give you the things you've always wanted.
Yes.
Well, how did you know that I couldn't have given you those things?
How did I know you could? You didn't indicate that.
Oh, I took you to cheap little cafes. I was apparently penny pitching, but it wasn't necessary.
What?
No. Why, every girl I knew was after me for my money. That's why when I found you, I acted as though I didn't have an extra dollar. I never dreamed it was money you wanted.
Oh, I loved you, Paul. I still do. But I made up my mind that I wouldn't marry a poor man. Understand?
Yes, Lana, I understand. And I sympathize with you. I see now what it must have meant to you. But I have money, Lana, plenty of money. I admire you for your sacrifice you made.
You do understand, really?
Yes, I do. You still love me?
Yes, Paul.
Then why not marry me?
Well, no reason. I'd love to, if you still want me.
Oh, wonderful, darling. We'll be married as soon as possible.
We can be married tomorrow.
Then tomorrow it is, darling.
Yes, Paul.
And where shall we go for a honeymoon? Where would you like to go, Lana?
Oh, I don't care. Anywhere. I'll leave that up to you.
All right, darling. I know just the place. You'll love it.
Cuba?
No, not Cuba, but quite like it.
Wherever you say, Paul.
Oh, darling, I feel as though I've been born all over again. I feel like a new man. I'm happy.
Oh, Paul, what a fool I've been. I should have known better.
Oh, from now on, darling, I'll see to it that your life is filled with surprises. Never a single monotonous moment.
Yes, Paul.
So Paul and Lana are married and set forth on their honeymoon. Paul owns a lovely place by the sea, and there he takes Lana. But from the night they arrive, Lana has been ill. Some strange malady has come upon her. Just what, no one seems to know. A doctor stands beside her bed as Paul slips into the room.
How is she, Doctor?
Still the same. I haven't the slightest idea what's wrong with her, but I've just given her a sedative.
Do you suppose it's the climate?
Oh, it could be. Semi-tropical here.
Yes.
Well, there's nothing more I can do, so I'll run along now.
Yes, and thank you, Doctor. Lana.
Oh, Paul.
Lana, dear, what is it? What's wrong with you? Why don't you tell me?
Well, I don't know what it is. I'm just sad. I want to cry all the time. I can't help it.
Cry?
Yes, ever since I've been here, I've wanted to cry.
But why, darling?
I don't know, but I can't help it.
Don't you like it here?
I don't know, Paul. I don't know what it is. I'm afraid.
Afraid of what?
I don't know. Nothing in particular, but I'm afraid.
You mean you'd rather leave here?
Yes. Yes, Paul, I don't want to stay here.
But this is such a nice, quiet place, dear. It's so restful. Where could you go that would be better for you?
I don't know, but I'd rather leave.
Why?
I don't know why.
But there must be a reason, darling.
I'm frightened here. I hear things.
You hear things? What things?
Strange sounds. Noises.
I've heard nothing strange.
I have. I hear them all night, and at times I've seen things.
What things?
Saying things, and I won't stay here another day.
Oh, Lana, I think you're just hysterical. You're letting your imagination run away with you.
I'm not. I'm sick. Terribly sick.
But the doctor doesn't know what's wrong with you.
Please, Paul, please take me away from here. I don't like this lonely old place. I've always been frightened of being lonely. That's what it is. It's too quiet here. Too alone. If you don't take me away, I'll leave by myself.
Now, don't get yourself so excited.
Please.
The doctor has given you a sedative, dear. Now go to sleep. You'll be all right in the morning. And then we'll take a walk over the estate. Now, please, darling, please try to sleep, Lana.
All right, Paul. I'll try. I'll try.
Well, Lana, apparently you are allergic to big houses, big, silent houses. You felt somewhat like this once before when you were with Gregory. Remember? That house made you feel sad and melancholy. Now the night has passed, and the morning has come. Paul has a visitor in the library.
I've been trying for many months to get in touch with you, Mr. Garson. I heard you left the States.
Yes, I was in Mexico City.
I was surprised to learn you were back here.
Oh? Why surprise?
Well, although no one's been living here for several months, a party holds a lease on the place.
Oh? I didn't know that.
Yep, they took an option to buy it.
They did?
Yes, sir. So you can see that you're sort of trespassing.
Oh. Well, no one is being inconvenienced.
Not exactly.
What did the party offer for the place?
$75,000.
Well, that's fair enough, but I don't want to sell.
What?
No, I've changed my mind. I want to keep the place.
Keep it? But, Mr. Garson, I've practically made the deal.
Well, you can call it off. Oh, did the party make a deposit?
Yes.
Then return the deposit with my apologies.
But I've worked hard for 2 years and more trying to sell this place, and now you back down on it.
Well, what would your commission have been?
Well, $3,750.
Very well, I'll give you the $3,750, but call off the deal. I'd prefer to retain ownership.
Yes, of course. Thank you very much, Mr. Garson. That's mighty kind of you.
Paul.
Yes, dear.
Paul, what is that hammering? Is that noise?
Hammering, my dear? Why, that's the workman.
Workman?
Yes, I'm having the place completely renovated, darling. From the garret to the cellar and all for you. Oh, you'll love it when it's finished.
I see.
You should be in bed, darling.
Oh, yes, Paul. Well, the hammering made me so nervous. I wondered what it was. I'll run along. Sorry to disturb you.
Well, Mr. Blodgett, I think that you'd better... Mr. Blodgett.
What?
Well, what's wrong with you, sir? You're as white as a sheet, man. Are you ill?
Who is that woman?
Why, that's my wife.
Your wife?
Yes.
Well, how long have you known her?
Oh, for a long time. Several years now.
I see.
What are you trying to say?
Mr. Garson, I don't understand it, but that is the woman who wants to buy this house.
What? Do you know what you're talking about?
She's the one who took the lease and an option to buy.
Oh, you must be out of your head. My wife.
That woman lived here for 7 months with her husband.
With her lived here?
Yes, sir. And they closed the place up, and she come to me and said they were leaving for a while, but to go ahead with the deal.
Are you sure?
Yes.
What was the woman's name?
Mrs. Gregory Hellman.
I see. Well, you'd better run along now, Mr. Blodgett. I'll see you in a day or so.
Oh, yes. Yes, sir, of course. Good day, sir.
Yes, good day, Mr. Blodgett. Lana, what are you doing?
I'm packing. If you won't take me away from here, I'll go alone.
But, Lana, why should you leave?
I won't stay here another minute.
Why not, darling? Why not?
I don't know. I have no real reason, but I just don't like it here, and I won't stay.
I don't understand you, Lana.
It doesn't matter. I'm leaving now.
All right, Lana. If you insist, you may go.
Sorry, Paul, but I...
Yes?
Oh, Mr. Garson. Mr. Garson.
Yes. What is it?
We've been working in the cellar.
Yes?
You better come down there, Mr. Garson.
Why?
We just uncovered a body. Buried
A
in
body?
Yes, buried in the cellar floor.
Body?
You'd better stay here, Lana. I'll not be long.
Yes, Paul. Yes.
Paul accompanies the workmen to the cellar, examines the body buried in the dirt floor, calls the police, and several hours later is talking with a detective in the living room.
Well, there's no doubt about it. It's the body of Gregory Hellman.
Oh, no.
What do you mean, no?
Why, it can't be. How could it be?
Mr. Blodgett, you were the agent for this estate. Did you ever rent this house to Mr. Hellman?
Why,
Go ahead, Blodgett. Go ahead. Tell the truth.
no, I didn't. I never saw Mr. Hellman. The house was rented by another agent in New York, but it was rented to Gregory Hellman.
You never saw Mr. Hellman?
No. But,
But what?
Well...
Go ahead, Blodgett.
I knew Mrs. Hellman.
Mrs. Hellman. And where is she?
That woman is Mrs. Hellman.
This woman. But I thought she was Mrs. Garson.
She used to be Mrs. Hellman. She came to me and wanted to buy the place. Took a year's lease with an option to buy and made a substantial deposit.
That right?
Yes, that's true. I did. I was Mrs. Hellman, but I was divorced in Mexico.
Divorced? Why did you get a divorce?
Because Mr. Hellman and I decided to separate. We couldn't get along together. He said he was going to New York. I left first and went to Mexico.
Are you sure you left here first?
What? Yes, of course I'm sure.
Why did you try to buy the place?
Well, because my husband, Mr. Hellman, asked me to.
Why didn't he attend to it?
Well, I don't know. He asked me to see to it.
Did you get part of the estate through this Mexican divorce?
No, Mr. Hellman had given me considerable cash and property before that.
Are you telling the truth, Lana? Are you?
Yes.
I don't believe you. From the day you arrived here, you wanted to leave. You became ill. You said the place depressed you, frightened you.
Oh.
Now I know why. Why you were so upset. Why you wanted to get away. Because of what was buried in the cellar.
No, Paul, no.
You told me yourself that you were bored, that you couldn't stand him any longer. Then you went to Mexico. He was dead when you divorced him. No wonder he couldn't contest the case.
Paul, please listen. I don't know who killed him.
What did you say?
I don't know who did it.
Then you admit he was murdered.
Well, I didn't say that.
You know he was murdered. You just admitted that.
Yes. Yes, but I didn't do it. I didn't.
Well, lady, you might as well tell the rest of it.
Yes. Yes, but I found him dead in his room.
In his room? Then who buried him in the cellar?
I did.
You did. Why? Why didn't you call the police?
Because I was afraid. Afraid they'd think I did it.
Well, why would you be afraid of that?
Because of... Well, if they found out about me.
Found out what?
My record.
Well, Mrs. Hellman, or Garson, we know all about your record.
Record? What do you mean, record?
She served a term in the state penitentiary for...
I swear I didn't. I buried him. I admit that. That's why I wanted to buy the place. But I didn't kill him. I didn't.
I think you did. That's why you wanted to leave here.
Oh, please believe me. I wanted to buy the place so no one would ever come here. So no one would ever know. But I didn't kill him, I swear.
I'm sorry, Lana, but I don't believe you.
Mr. Garson, where did you meet this woman?
In Mexico City.
Really? Didn't know her before that?
What?
You heard me.
Oh.
You didn't know her before she married Hellman?
Why, yes.
You know her. What are you stalling about?
Well, yes, I did know her.
That's what I thought. And you were in love with her. Wanted her to marry you. But she turned you down for Hellman.
What are you talking about?
Well?
Are you trying to accuse me of killing Hellman?
It's possible. You had a motive.
Oh, that's ridiculous. I didn't even know the man.
Murphy.
Oh, yeah?
What did you find out about Paul Garson?
Well, his financial affairs weren't in any too good a condition. He's been trying to dispose of a lot of white elephants like this villa.
I see. Well, do you know what I think, Mr. Garson? I think you and Miss Lana Wallace know what this is all about. I think you're in this together. So I'm going to take you down and book you both on a charge of murder.
And that's just what the officer did. Booked Lana and Paul on a charge of murder. And the case came up for trial. And Lana was convicted. And so was Paul. Yes, Paul was convicted as an accomplice. The evidence piled up against them. Lana admitted that she buried Hellman's body, but denied that she killed him. Paul couldn't prove where he was when Hellman was murdered, and so he was convicted as an accomplice, an accessory. Poor Lana. Poor Paul. They are now awaiting execution in the state penitentiary. But don't feel too badly about them, because I know the truth. I know what really happened. When Paul learned that Lana was marrying Hellman, he arranged for an agent to contact him and offer his villa for a honeymoon house. Paul himself killed Hellman, hoping to have the blame placed on Lana. But when nothing was heard of Hellman's death, Paul followed Lana to Mexico City and enticed her back to the villa to find out what had become of Hellman's body. And he found out, much to his sorrow.
CBS has presented The Whistler. Original music for this production was composed and conducted by Wilbur Hatch. The Whistler is written and directed by J. Donald Wilson and originates from Columbia Square in Hollywood. Next week, same time,
I, the Whistler, will return to tell you another unusual tale. Good night.
This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.
You know what? What I wouldn't give to go back to the 40s and 50s, like, people's imaginations were awesome. What a twist. Like, what a weird ending that was. That was awesome. I'm glad that you all enjoyed that. I'm glad that you enjoyed the last 4 hours, because that's how long we've been on for, guys. 4 hours. Before I go on, I'm going to do the shout-outs now before any of you disappear and I close out. So a shout-out to Lisa, who's gone. Susan, Lynn, Dale, Jenna, Mel, Viking, Songbird, Amian, Emma, Becky, O.C. Heidi, Stephanie, and that's all I can say. That was awesome, guys. What a great 4 hours, and thanks so much for spending it with me. Thank you. We made, look at that, 244k taps. That's awesome. Painted Lady, thank you so much for the wink winks. I'll be back on. Well, I'm on tomorrow, guys, but I don't do a spooky tomorrow. Tomorrow on 11 till 1, we'll play a word game. It's quite unhinged. It's a good laugh if you do want to join. It's 11 till 1 UK time. If you want to be back for more spookiness, I'm going to be back on Thursday. You're welcome. No problem, Susan. I'll be back on Thursday at 7 till 9. Until then, have a great evening. Oh, thank you so much for the dreamy strings. Have a great evening, guys. Be safe. Don't have nightmares. I love you lots. And I'll see you soon. Night, everyone. Good night.